paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers scum. They're on giant death factories keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy, weird, sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy, weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Literal vampire pot-bellied goblins are hobbling round coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap. We don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions upon it, people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna steal your daughter at the mall. We're gonna steal your wife, your son. Gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
I'm sweating like a country pig. I'm gunning beers and taking swigs of ice cold Jack. We're at the track, it's racing day, we're getting smacked. I never really understood this NASCAR shit. I thought, how could I be impressed when cars go left? But then I went, baby, it's the best. The ladies here are fighting spring. They'll hop to a ride on that thing. There's beer and whiskey everywhere. There's smoking rubber in the air. I'm gunning beers, I'm shooting Jack. We're here all day, 500 laps. And when they start them engines up, man, my heart, it starts to pump. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. The beer and rubber, perfect mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. It's not loud, we're in the crowd. We're watching cars go round and round. We're in the South, the USA. We fly that flag each goddamn day. And when it's time to watch a race, we crack a beer right on our face. We watch them cars go fast and left. This NASCAR shit's the fucking best. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. I'm drunk as shit, I love this mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies splash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. Round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. A dirty song of country mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit.
You're finally woke.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see dicks. Hey, anybody notice this? Yes, I love titties. Big old titties.
Ooh, Lord. We are back with a beautiful Wednesday. My happy ass is tired. I streamed for what, 9 hours, 10 hours yesterday? Not on this channel. I was on Keemstar's channel, and I was on Cecil's channel and Ethan's channel, and I think Ethan's. I don't remember. Anyways, we're on a lot of channels. We had a lot of fun, man. I had so much fun. Just basically watching the election. Look, I look at the election like a giant football game. That's what I do. Now, every now and then I'll lean a certain way depending on, what's going on. And I found myself leaning pretty good right this time around, probably because I like a good comeback. And Kamala sucks, man. She's just trash. She's easily one of the worst candidates I've ever seen in my entire lifetime. So that's kind of a no-brainer there. And Trump said abolish the IRS. He hinted at it. That's all it takes, bro. What's up? So, and a lot of other things. I mean, identifying too far with the extreme left really did not help. It also didn't help that there's an entire generation, or probably the last 3 generations of men that are completely abandoned by, the left, leftism, Democrats, whatever the hell you want to call them. I usually call it the left, but yeah, Dems in this country specifically completely abandoned men in every way, shape, and form. Gen Z men, does not matter who they are. They did not vote in that direction at all. So rest in peace. Probably running your entire campaign on I hate men. You're racist and you're a Nazi. And also, to prove you're a badass man, vote for women. Probably not going to resonate very well with many people. Very dumbass idea. Anyways, we're going to cover a lot of stuff. I'm very, very excited. We're going to cover the giant meltdowns in every direction. There's also death threats in every direction. I don't know how these people haven't been arrested yet, but we're going to cover that as well. It's going to be so much fun. So let me take a swiggity dig. And we're going to have a good ass time. All right, here we go, boys. Ooh, Lord. Jenny with a red boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Jenny. He says, okay, let's go. Ooh. Keep in mind, if we hit fight milk, it's double fight milk tonight. It's double. Double tonight if we hit it. Jenny has already got us well on our way, a tenth of the way, half or a fifth of the way to whatever. Fuck it, next snake. Thank you so much, Jenny. I love you. I appreciate you. Get the hell on it. Diggity, doggone it. You're so good to me. I love you, baby. Thank you. Everybody, give her some love in the chat. She takes care of your boy a lot. I really appreciate it. I was able to call every single bill company I have and push back my bills for like a month. Very happy about that because I'm in this weird transition period, signing new deals, and contract periods are starting at the end of October or at the end of November, and it's kind of put me in a weird area. So, yes, thank you, Jenny. I love you. Appreciate you. You're so good to me. Red Boy already out of the damn gate. Flynn's Nest, thank you, dude. Love you. Ashley's LaBeth. Hey, Cody, what's up? God, what's up? What a beautiful woman. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Charitard. Did Rich have his meltdown stream? We'll go check on it, but I don't think he did. I think he pretty much had accepted fate at that point. To be honest, look, here's what happened. Okay. It seemed it 100%, if you were following it at all, it looked like Trump was going to win in a landslide. But there was always this thought that, well, they could just fuck around, right? I mean, they could just fuck around and just cheat. And luckily, they tried to do that. Well, I don't know if they tried to really, but there was ballots being brought in at like midnight in trucks. But the lead was so exorbitant that did not matter. It did not matter. He also won the popular vote. Okay, here's what I'll say, and this is going to sound a little assholey. If you find yourself for some odd reason like supporting that side, it's the specific candidates this time around, Tim Walz. What the fuck? Why did I pick that guy? That was so dumb. So dumb. If you find yourself on that side, Electoral College plus popular vote, you need to look in the mirror and probably think, maybe I'm not on the right side. not this time, right? Openly calling for censorship of social media companies for misinformation. Come on, dude. What were you thinking? Billy Hatcher. Kamala was so bad she was also forgettable. I forgot about her until recently. And her campaign was so bad. Also, her winning in 4 months, impossible. I bet someone will go at Trump soon. I hope not. But I'm going to read some stuff here in a second, and you're going to shit your pants. You're going to shit your pants, man. Woo, I love you. Thank you, Billy Hatcher. I appreciate you. Last, the Yahoos. For Fred and Peanut, we got them, boys. We got those commies. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Last of the Yahoos is back, and we're already almost halfway to Nega Snake. Thank you so much, man. I love you. Look at that German Shepherd right there. Look at that beautiful German Shepherd. My German Shepherd's downstairs, and he's very fat. Thank you, Les. He's not really fat. He's just old as hell. He's like 12, man. You take him for one walk a week, and he can barely walk because his freaking joints, they're popping and shit. Thank you, man. Thank you, Last of Us. I love you. Last of Yahoo. Renee Galarza with an Orange Boy. This song by Fivio Foreign and Kodak Black goes hard. This song supports Trump. I will pull it up here soon. Well, it depends on how copyrighty it is, because they'll kill my ass. Thank you, Renee Galarza. It is officially a rainbow night, everybody. Thank you, Renee. I really appreciate that. I love you. Thank you so much, Renee. We got the last of the Yahoos Pink Boy, the Renee Orange Boy, the Jenny Red Boy, and the Billy Gold Boy. How fast can we hit Fight Milk tonight? By the way, my Xbox 360 is loud as fuck. What's up, Mr. Rakeda? The nose. By the way, my book is coming, and it's coming fast. The other cover is almost done. We got a lot of artwork done. First couple of pages are being finished as we speak. I've already seen the first couple. Whoo, I tell you, it's going to get crazy. So make sure you're ready. Oh my God. Thank you, boys. I appreciate you. Helena, make way. I wish the Jack Off Hippo showed on here. God, I can't believe how loud the 360 is. Thank you, Helena. Kato the Swiss with a $5 super chat. We love you, baby. We appreciate you, Kato the Swiss. And also, let me point out something real quick. She said there's a lot of Dems in the family lot, which is true. A couple of people unsubbed my last stream though, because I said I was kind of pulling for pump this time. But I think the most important thing we can take away from this whole situation was, if you cannot answer a simple question, why are you voting for Kamala? What has she done in her past 3 years or 4 years that has supported you or impressed you? No one could answer. You're going to lose. You're going to lose. You cannot just say, racist, I hate dudes, abortion ban, which isn't a thing. Project 25, which isn't a thing. You can't just say those buzzwords and expect to win a whole election off of it, especially if your candidate can't even talk without a script. There was never a chance. They should have just kept old Joe Biden in there. I'm going to be honest. Anyways, Katie Swiss, I love you. Rakata Law says, I'll make you drink more of my fight milk than air. Oh, no. Oh, God, Jesus, no. Oh, fuck. I bet you did. Because it's like a humiliation thing. Yeah, you take that. Woo. Making my skin crawl, Nick. In front of God and everybody. Oof. Oof. I'm not saying I'm not down. I'm just saying, oof. You can do better than Aaron, Nick. Come on. You're not an unattractive man. That dude looks like freaking Bill Murray, but like less attractive and more annoying. Slosher says, now come the days of the king. May they be blessed. Everybody bows in front of them, Slosher. Trump says, no, you bow for no one. Thank you, Slosher. All right, boys, we got a lot to cover. We're already halfway to Naked Snake. We're already breaking records today. Let's take a swig. I'm going to have a lot of fun tonight, man. I appreciate you guys coming down. I'm going to play some things that are pretty alarming. First and foremost, we're going to play more of the serious stuff. Okay? Carrie was drinking MAGA tears. God, Carrie, you suck. Carrie's actually getting a lot better at trolling. She kind of was really bad at it, but now she's like legitimately pretty good at it. Oh my God. All right, boys. So there's some disturbing stuff and death threats going around right now, and we're going to laugh about them because that's what we do in this space. That is not the right room. That's what we do in this space. We laugh. We have a good time. I do have to say, I am not very shocked at the hypocrisy going around right now at all. Of course, everybody on Twitter that's on the left is claiming that Trump stole the election because of Russia. I can't believe people ironically say this shit without understanding how dumb they sound. It's just outrageous. Outrageous. You know, God, you can't even scroll up a damn chat window without everything refreshing. All right, here we go. All right, we're going to play this. Can I change the speed? That'd be nice. Playback speed, yeah. My Xbox is screaming behind me. Sounds like a dirt bike. You guys remember 360s? Yeah, mine sounds like a dirt bike. It's got Oblivion on the unit. Do they have evidence? No, of course not. No, of course not. All right, anyways. Practice makes perfect, Carrie. Yes. All the women in the family. By the way, my diet is in full swing. We're on day 4 of the diet. I quit drinking. Woo! Obviously, you have to do that or else you're fucked. So I quit drinking until Daytona, February. When I'm in Daytona Beach, I am on my 1,400 calorie, 1,600 calorie, 200 carbs or less diet currently. I never even had 80 carbs, probably, though. I got my egg whites in the morning. Man, we're killing it. I did a mile hike today with my pooches. I did stair climber. I do stair climber every day. I do weight training every day for an hour and a half. Did legs today. And I did like a 2-mile hike Monday. So get ready, boys. February, we're going to be shredded again. Finally. I haven't had abs in like 9 months. We're getting back to it. Thank God. All right, here we go. So we chipping in baby gravy for 5 milk. I got 5 on it. MAGA, maha, bitches. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Josh Inglebright. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, dude. Hell yeah. My boy. Hey, Mary Maldonado. What's up, baby? How you doing? How you doing? Thanks again to the Last of the Yahoo and the Jenny for your pink and red boy. I appreciate you guys so much. So much. Oh, by the way, how did Biden get 15 million more votes than Kamala did? Trump got about the same. Where did that 15 million come from? Ah, yeah, well, it's all good now. At least it's over. Yeah, if you wouldn't have fucked around, Trump would be out of office now instead of in office. But it's all good. Don't worry about it. So you carried Loki for 3/4 of a mile? No, you know how much he weighs? He weighs as much as a human. He weighs like 20 pounds more than Tiny One Badger. Okay. No, he just limps. He just limps, man. If he gets really bad, I won't walk him for a little while. I'll wait a few days. You know. All right. Of course, PDH walks him. I have Mal. I have two giant monsters. Loki actually walked him on. Yeah, dude, he's a beast. He's old, but he's a beast. All right, let's do it. Let's talk about all the things. I don't know, man. La da da da, la da da da. In a shocking turn of events that no one saw. Oh, our King, Lord, and Savior, Trump has won. Not very shocking, in my opinion. I mean, come on. If you read the room, it seems like that was coming. You know, I mean, the environment around everything, it just seemed to go that direction. You know, all the violence on the left, all the like teamwork and heart on the right. This is how I interpreted it. I don't know about you. Okay. But all these people that are very tolerant and all about spreading the joy and uplifting each other, all now are reacting to this the next day. And it's going to make your asshole hurt. I hope you're ready for this. It's pretty crazy stuff. Be honest. Don't forget to subscribe, bitch. So it's very important. What's up, Helene? You a bitch. Ronnie Coleman says I went from 430 to 270 post heart surgery. Now I'm working to get tone. What? Hold on. I love the name Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, dude. What's up? Well, congratulations. I love that name though. Ronnie Coleman inspired a whole generation of people my age. Literally, I remember when I first went to the gym, I had the Ronnie Coleman compilation on my headset. Lightweight. Yeah, buddy. Good times. All right, here we go. You guys ready for this garbage? All right, here we go. You guys ready? Oh, let me wait. Is this copyrighted? I hope it's not. That would suck. All right, here we go. This absolutely. Oh my god. All right, yeah. Let's just mute this. Oh, this is brutal. Oh, yep. And you're going to notice something very, very apparent. You're going to notice something very, very apparent. Every single one of these is probably going to have an anime icon or a furry icon. And I could be wrong, but I'm just calling it now. Look at this one. Actually do it. Do it. I strive to be rich and hire. Like, are you kidding me? I can't even read this without getting arrested. I can't even read that. I will get arrested. Look at this. Marty Knott. And I hope all these people are now banned, right? Look at this. Someone should control alt delete him. You shouldn't have missed that shot, you stupid loser. I'm ending it all on 4/12/24. What? That's already passed. Let's continue. Let's continue, man. This is going to get wild. Can somebody take one for the team? Look at this. Look at this. I told you anime pictures, every one of them. Every single one of these. These are how these people are reacting. These are the people that the entire point and entire reason for their entire belief structure is love and kindness and protecting everyone. Remember what I said. Wishing death or seeking death on other people because of your belief structure is always and only acted out through a moral belief structure. Why? Because if you believe you're morally correct and you're doing it for the greater good, killing people is a justifiable means to an end, right? It's how it always is. I'm doing it for the greater good, therefore I can kill you, right? That's how that has always worked. So who's going to control alt delete them, everybody? That's what Vic says right here. Oh, Vic. I like his picture, though. At least it's not an anime person. Hey, look! Damn, even Goku's pissed. Even Goku's pissed. That's wild, man. When can we just control alt delete old Trumpy? Brutally. I feel this would be much easier. This would be much easier, everyone, if we control alt deleted. Man, this is wild. This is wild to me. Pixel Mayhem says, bros really using Twitter as a barometer for the average person's opinion. I have been scrolling Facebook, which is something I don't really do much. I do use Facebook for my NASCAR page, but other than that, I scroll it every now and then. I was like, you know what? I'm going to scroll Facebook to see how the normal people are dealing with this, because Facebook is more people that are kind of real life, people I've met in real life and stuff, kind of whatever. It's the same shit, man. Now, granted, it's not this overt because you're going to get all these people are probably banned now. They're probably perma-banned. Every one of these people, right? Well, everybody on Facebook is unhinged meltdown. Unhinged meltdown. I'm so disappointed that people are voting for a orange, racist, Nazi, evil man. Like, same shit. It's the same shit, dude. How's he racist? No one knows. How's he Nazi? No one knows. How's he evil? No one knows. How's he orange? That's apparent, right? That's how this always is. Always is. It's people that quite literally digest maybe an hour of news, maybe a week, and it's either from Facebook or CNN. That's it. That's it. Facebook or CNN is how they get their hour per week of news. That's why they all repeat the exact same shit. Like literally verbatim, the same exact shit. They do get the orange part right. Right? So that's the thing that's concerning. Because you can ask these people, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I quite literally know people that are intelligent that message me and they're like, I disagree with what you're saying because now I have to worry about my sisters and my mother and the women in my family being killed and the gay people in my family being put in camps. And I'm like, bro, I know you in real life. You are not brain dead. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? When has there ever been a person like, let's say, JD Vance or Trump, for example, claiming they're going to put gay people in camps? What the hell are you talking about? Right? This is what's going on. They are repeating what their friend said. That's it. They're just repeating what their friend said or their family told them. They don't say anything else. People that unironically repeat these things are why the left lost. That's why the left lost. 100% why. That is 100% why the left lost. That's just how this is, man. Tim Barada says he's called people the N-word behind the scenes. Yeah, send me a video or an audio clip of him doing that. You can't, right? You're just repeating the same stuff. That's my point. So you'll notice people on the right don't call Kamala random buzzwords and claim she's doing all these things behind the scenes. That's why they won. People are tired of random, angry, hysterical, buzzword crying shit. People are tired of it. People are working every single day. They can barely afford their rent or their mortgage. They can't even go to Walmart and get their groceries sometimes because well, do I pay my phone bill? What do I do? Everyone is struggling. Everyone is struggling right now. Everyone, right? What is the answer to that from the Kamala campaign, for example? Their answer was nothing. It's Trump's fault. Go fuck yourself. That is not going to win you an election. You need to tell people what you're going to do to solve this. And they couldn't. They were just like, Trump is racist. He likes Hitler. He says he wants generals just like Hitler had. You lost. You fucking lost. That is how you lose an election. You have to have substance. You have to have something. People that are struggling are going to vote against you if you can't answer that simple question. And you can see, look at a map of counties of the U.S. for the election. It is staggering. Staggering. It's like 98.7% red in the U.S. Why? Because people cannot afford to live right now. People can't afford to live. The only people concerned are college-educated women that live with their parents still, and effeminate men that are trying to oppress women so they can have sex with them. That is the only people support. And of course, a handful of minorities. Mainly black women, but there's only 6% black women, so that doesn't really move the needle enough. Right? So, and also, she didn't really say how she was going to fix the black community either. She just said she's going to give them free money. That's insulting to the intelligence of that entire group of people. I'll just give you some free money, bet, right? And she still lost. Still lost a giant portion of black men. Sometimes you got to give them a real plan. Didn't have one. Trump had one. Trump went on several shows for 3 hours at a time, answering tough questions and battling people. She should have went on Joe Rogan. The issue is could she talk for 3 hours? I doubt it. Right. Thailand time. Fisherman, what the hell are you talking about, Thailand time? What the hell are you talking about? Right? Thank you, Fisherman. I love you. Danny Vox says people on Facebook threw a fit when Trump lost as well. They were sore losing on every side. Yes, I agree, but it's not hysterical crying and bitching and speaking from a moral standpoint and grandstanding. Right? So when the right loses, people don't morally grandstand and call you bad because, oh, people are going to suffer and die. I did my part. I made sure that no one was going to die. I just am so disappointed, tears. I've been crying since 3 a.m. Yeah, the right doesn't do that. They say, all right, we got to get the fucking work and fix this shit. I can give you a great example of this, Danny Vox. Here's the best example I can give you. About 200 celebrities said they were going to leave the U.S. if Trump won. You know how many conservatives said they were going to leave the U.S. if Kamala won? 0. Nah, there's probably 1 or 2, but let's just say 0 because that's likely pretty close to the number. Because people on the right don't run from their problems. They try to fix them. People on the left always run from their problems. Accountability. We are in the age of accountability. The left has lost the plot when it comes to self-accountability. People are less fulfilled in their personal lives than ever because they were never taught accountability. I know accountability sounds scary, especially to Carrie, right? Accountability sounds terrifying, right? It's terrifying. But you'll notice something. When you hold yourself accountable, you feel personally fulfilled. And you will strive for that feeling every day, which will benefit you and your family. That's what the right was running on. You got to be able to speak to everybody. Everybody. You got to be able to appeal to everybody. Right? Thank you, Danny Vox. Let us continue. But let me take a swig first. What's up, Ashley Williams? How you doing? All right, let's continue this goofy ass video. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No shit. Another point I'll bring up. I noticed 2 friends of mine, and I say friends, they're kind of like acquaintances, not close friends, right? I watched 2 of those dudes change their opinion completely because their girlfriend said that, right? Right? Their girlfriends were like, oh, you did blah, blah. And they changed their opinion so they could continue having sex. You're not a man, bro. Sorry. That's gross. Not a man. Nope. Let a woman change your opinion because they have a vagina? Bro, you need to download Tinder for like a year and go through the ringer a little bit. God, like it's freaking monetary. Ooh. Ooh. Tim Barada says, my proof that he called black people the N-word is coming from the Apprentice producer. If that's worth anything to you. Nope, not worth anything to me. Sorry. My mom said Kamala called her the N-word the other day. I can't prove it though. See how that works? Like it doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work, right? Every single person on Twitter pushing left shit was like, sources say Trump's having a meltdown because he's losing the election. Remember that? That's how that works. Anyways, here we go. Let us continue. Oh, Aisha Darsha even has she has her a real name right here. I really hope someone Control-Alt-Delete him's ass for real. Like, don't. These were all today, by the way. All these tweets are from today. God, there's 10 minutes. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my word. Oh. Jeez, these people are boned, bro. Every one of these people. Oh, look, I love how these ladies are completely not being anonymous at all. At least the other accounts are trying to be. Oh, I can't even read these. These are brutal. These are brutal. You can't even read these. Emmy with a little cutesy little PFP says, hi to all queer people, women, people of color, etc. If you don't want your rights taken away, then riot in the alleys and Control-Alt-Delete old Trump. And I'm not playing. Please Control-Alt-Delete him. Please. Can anyone name a right that people in the LGBTQ are losing? No, you can't. It's just one of those things where we're going to be in chains. We're going to be in chains. Look, I don't really get overtly political, and I've been on both sides of the aisle and in the center. Ron Paul was my boy for the longest time. I love that son of a bitch. No, but here's what's important, man. If you find yourself telling someone or listening to someone, and they unironically say they're going to be put in chains, or the people they know are going to be put in chains or arrested for being who they are, you're probably radicalized, or they are probably radicalized. That is insane. I do remember when old Trump was running in 2016, 2015, everybody was saying that Black Americans were going to be put in chains. Wow. Why? What policy is this from? No, there is none. Yeah. See, that's why the left loses, because you're just saying crazy shit. Got to talk about real stuff. Talk about the middle class. Talk about rent. Talk about mortgage. Talk about inflation. Talk about what you're going to do to prevent those things. If you can't do it, get used to losing, boys. For damn sure. They're self-reporting. Yeah, it's over, man. It's over, Mr. Curly's. It's over. They're self-reporting. Let's read some more. No! What are you doing? Here we go. I love the ones that are short and sweet and to the point. Just do it. All of them. Someone please take one for the team. Can someone please control it? You don't miss every one of them. Y'all please Control-Alt-Delete them. It's not hard to get. Can someone actually? Oh, this is crazy. This is unbelievable. The party of love and tolerance right here. Carlo. Oh no, Elysian W Fat Cat. Just gonna do it himself. Damn, boys, this is wild. This is wild. Look at Mick. Mick the Snack. Every one of these are just the most brutal. Damn, boys. Oh my God. Graceland too. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? One without petty elections. Remember, keep in mind, everybody was called a conspiracy theorist when they were like, I don't feel like that election was legitimate in 2020. Well, shit. Well, damn. Please do the world a favor. Okay, that one's obviously a joke. God, all these people getting banned, probably getting arrested. You know how many people? How many of these people have the FBI at their door right now? You're boned. You're boned. All these people are boned, bro. All these people are boned. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Okay, we get it. We get it. I understand now. That was just to get our palate ready for what's about to happen. Oh God, there's so many super chats. We don't tolerate cockroaches here. Oh, Charitard. Karis says it's done. It's over for now. Thank you, Karis. I appreciate you, my man. I love you. Helena. Can we agree people suck? Yes. And COVID made things worse by isolating people to the point they became as reactive as chihuahuas are to mailmen. Yes. Yes. And what doesn't help, what really doesn't help the entire conversation is you can't claim that conservatives are going to put people in concentration camps when the left was quite literally saying that shit in 2020 and 2021. If you're going to, people can pull up those audio bites, people can pull up those posts. You can't say things like that and unironically go the other way, right? That's just how that works. People in 2020 and 2021, 84% of Democrats, 84 based on a poll, said they would be for putting unvaccinated people in concentration camps. Quarantine camps. Quarantines facilities is what they called them. Remember that? That's wild. That's wild. There was only one party in the last 50 years that is ever insinuating putting a group of people in camps. It was not conservatives. The winter of death. You're killing your whole family. You don't care about anybody but yourself. You shouldn't be able to go to the doctor unless you're vaccinated fully. You should just have to die in the street. Remember that? Remember all that shit? It's crazy. Thank you, Helena. I appreciate you. COVID did make people crazy. Danny Box, Florida tried to ban HRT for anyone under the age of 26. Well, for one, Florida, and two, I don't really give a damn. This is gonna be a really hot take. I think you should just go to a therapist. I'm just saying. Probably just go to a therapist. Now, would I be for that? Not really. I think if you're an adult, 18, I don't give a fuck what you do. Right? But if I'm specifically going to speak onto a certain point, I don't really care about something like this. Right? And how is banning HRT in one state, assuming that it would get passed, which it, obviously didn't. How is that akin to putting every single trans person in the United States in camps? Right? It doesn't really correlate. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Dana Box. Appreciate you. Caesar, do you feel unburdened by what has been? I'm in a pretty good mood. And I think everybody stands to gain a lot in the next 4 years. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited, and I hope things work out. And I think they will. I'm looking for an easier tax burden, and I think I'll get that. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm kind of looking for, just an easier transition, easier time. I'm kind of looking forward to not having to be super worried in my professional life, right? You know what I'm saying? You can make one wrong joke and be fired or destroyed. And I think that will let up a little bit. It did in 2016. And it started coming back really hard at the end. Thank you, Caesar. Nitro Prime. Now we can turn our attention towards Peanuts Revenge. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the orange boy. Dude, we are closing in. We're 190 away from naked. Snake. Kyle E. Gloff, it's not all doom and gloom for the Dems. Hunter is doing a rail off Cardi piece. I gotta say, I think Hunter would be pretty cool to have like a bender with, like in Vegas. I gotta say that. Thank you, Kyle E. Goff. I appreciate you. Kyle E. Goff. My boy. My boy. Let's see what Tim says. The only reason I'm going back to you, Tim, is because I already started a dialogue. So don't feel picked on. Economic and immigration plans aside, which I think are looking pretty solid. What about the crazy stuff he says, like calling Dems the enemy of the people? I'm not happy with the Dem party. I'm a former Bernie supporter. Ugh. Fuck, really? Damn, that sucks, man. Bernie? Man, what the hell is up with y'all? How did you go from Bernie to not directly to Trump's ass? How do you go from Bernie to Kamala? I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess she was kind of a communist, though. Like, she was raised communist. Like, by her family. Hard to say. I don't like Bernie. I don't like the free shit thing. I don't like when politicians run on free shit. That seems gross to me. I like when politicians run on hard work, taking care of your family, and doing what needs to be done to be successful. I like that. I don't like the whole, I'm going to give you free stuff, free college. I'm going to give you free everything. I don't like that. It's lame. Now, I also don't enjoy how every time these things are brought up, countries like Denmark are brought up as examples. A country that has less population than the state of Alabama. A country that has one race, one culture. I always think that's very silly. Also, they don't have a minimum wage there. That's kind of something they let slip through the cracks. Free college is cool. Everything else, not so much. Free college is not cool. Something's free is not worth anything. Granted, let me give you some tidbits. I didn't go to college. Now, so take it as you will. But free college, there's a reason why people from every country on the planet come to America and pay exorbitant amounts of money to go to college here. There's a reason for it, man. Why? I don't know. You tell me. Shit, I don't know. Thank you. Oh, by the way, let me speak to damn Tim Burrata. I'm sorry. I'm losing my thing. What about the crazy stuff he says calling Dems enemy people? Look, calling Dems or the media the enemy of the people? Sure. Is it divisive language? Maybe. Is it dangerous? No. I do have to do the whataboutism, though, right? Here's the whataboutism. For 4 months, 107 days, the entire left, the whole left party that was campaigning for the Harris team, in every single speech, insinuated that Trump supporters were uneducated, garbage from Biden, keep that in mind, and also said that Trump was literally Hitler and was a friend to Putin and a friend to Kim Jong-un, and also idolized Hitler's staff and wanted to create a country around Nazism. Keep in mind, none of this ever was said by anybody to provoke this, right? Trump said he respected people like Putin and Kim Jong-un because they obviously know what they're doing. They're fucking running countries, So do we only pay attention to divisive language from one side or both? Saying these people are your enemy versus these people are literally Hitler and need to be exterminated before this election. She didn't say exterminated, but she said needed to be taken care of. That seems pretty fucking dangerous to me. So which side is more dangerous? Which side that presents that language do you care less about? And do you care less about that side because tribalism? Go Boogie. Why is everybody saying Boogie right now in the chat? All right, anyways. Thank you, Tim Barada. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. Damn, my chat's so far back. All right, let me make sure you like the stream, by the way. My cool OP. Stop the asylum jokes. I have autism and could have been in a box 6 years ago. We need disability rights. Asylum? No, I don't. Maybe it was in the chat. Did I make a joke about asylum? I don't think I did. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you. I think asylums do need to come back in the literal sense, where there are some people that they can't function, man. Right? I don't think autism falls in that category. I have a ton of friends with autism. So, but I think asylums for some people probably need to exist. There's some crazy motherfuckers out there. There's some crazy motherfuckers out there. Jacob, tell them liberals Trump dog walked her. No policies. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Oh my God. Yeah, bag fries. I agree. Danny Vox says, I understand that you don't care, but me as a trans person cares about trans issues just as you care about issues that affect you. Sure. But you're not going to be put in a concentration camp. So here's my point. Let's say Florida passes a law like that. Am I for it? Not necessarily. Am I going to raise hell? Not necessarily. That's kind of my viewpoint on that. Now, what provoked your first question or comment was trans people are not going to be put in concentration camps, which provoked you to start saying stuff, which means you likely kind of feel like that's legitimate in some way, shape, or form. That's not happening. Stop believing it's happening. Build a personality around interest and hobbies. Don't build a personality around politics and activism. Right? That's kind of what I mean. Thank you, Danny Vox. Appreciate you. And I'm not attacking you. I'm just, you know how I am. I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. Right? All right, let's continue. We got a whole meltdown thread planned today. We're going to pull it up. We're going to go hard. Keep in mind, it's a double fight milk night if we happen to hit the fight milk. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, that burp though was nice. Hey fucker, what's your cash app? I don't know. It's probably Camelot 331. Where's my phone? Hell, I don't know. I left my phone somewhere. Don't know where my phone is. Sorry. It's probably in the kitchen or something. I'm angry. I'll find it. I'll play some stuff. I'll find it here in a second. I need more than that. I need more. Did you guys see this? Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, I thought that was a legit thing. Let's watch our friends over here. Wait, let me make sure. Am I sharing this? Am I crazy? Oh, I'm not even sharing this, bro. I'm so stupid. Here we go. Yeah, all right. Let's pull this up. Let's have some fun tonight. Everything on my mind is looking all right. Yeah, never ready. I kind of agree. Or never dead. The most that will happen to trans people is they will be told to stop whining about something offending them. That's kind of where I see the extreme going. If I had to take a step further, I do see every state, or maybe federally, it's hard to say. I do see hormones for children and obviously surgeries for children being completely off the table forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that shit's going to be gone really quickly. And I support that 100%. I mean, almost every other first world country has completely banned that shit. And I think that would be okay. I think that's a good move. You know, there should never be. Imagine being 14 and you're in a friend group trying to fit in and they're all trans and you're like, oh, no, I'm trans. And they're going to obviously like imply you're trans and try to make you. That's how that works. I remember becoming a gothic kid because my friends became gothic kids. I'm not saying it's the same thing, but you get what I'm saying, right? So imagine being 17, 18, and you're like, I want to wear a dress and be pretty. But I got a double mastectomy at 14 and started taking hormones. Imagine that. Imagine being 18 and waking up and being like, oh my God. Why did this happen? Oh, that's it scares the shit out of me. It scares the shit out of me because I put myself in the position and I'm like, oh my God, what if that had happened to me? And my parents just didn't protect. My dad would have kicked my ass, let's be honest. But still, you know what I'm saying? So I think that would be a good move. As far as whatever, I think if you're an adult, fuck it. You know what I mean? Okay. Danny Vox, you're good. This is just a discussion. We don't always have to agree. No, I agree. And I'm glad you can do that. I know you can, Danny Vox. You've been here for a long time. There's a lot of you that can. A lot of you can't, though. Like Carrie, she's a bitch. Thank you, Danny. Here we go. Exhibit number 1.
We may not have rights tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking slave.
Okay, that one's fake. That one's fake. Oh my God. Oh my.
Someone else
Oh!
helping a meltdown. I don't know how to do this.
Right now, I'm just not. I can't fucking deal with this shit right now.
I am 48 years old and I have never experienced anything like this and never thought I would in this country.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm 48 years old and I never thought I would experience this. Bitch, do you remember what happened when you were 40? What happened when you were 40, ma'am? Can anybody guess what happened when you were 40? It was the first time he was elected and supposed to put you in chains. Talk about being just a little over the top, baby. See, this is why you do not make your personality about politics. Gain interest. Turn off the TV, cancel cable.
No, wait. I'm so stressed. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to get through the next couple days.
You know what they're really worried about, in my opinion? These people that are like really having a freaking meltdown. I think what they're actually worried about is facing all the people they've been shouting down for the last year. Right? Because, you know, they use this weird moral grandstanding, I guess, platform to shout down and stand over everyone else and call them ignorant and stupid and uneducated and filthy and garbage every single day, beat them down every single day. And now they have to face those people. That's kind of probably why they're freaking the hell out. They have to go to work tomorrow. That's what's going to happen. They're going to have a really bad day at work. That's what's about to happen. Look at old Mark Cuban. Let's look at this one. Oh, Jim Peck.
I think this is a big, huge part of the story that it's hard to even digest fully at this moment. But you have Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it these days, X, who is a disinformation propagandist and now has could potentially have a direct line to the Oval Office. I think this is
Oh, Jim Packey. She never fails to surprise. I love these. God, these are great pictures, man. Absolutely great pictures. What is this? Oh no, this is gonna be sad. This one's gonna be sad. I feel it coming. I can feel it. What the hell is this? There's a little B Twitter box. That's weird. Little B Twitter box. The act exempts natural-born American citizens from being taxed on their labor income. That'd be great. That'd be absolutely great. The no tax on tips thing. That's going to be incredible. I'm very, very looking forward to that. I really hope super chats are considered tips. No tax on tips is great. There's a lot of people working out there at servers, and they're working their ass off. That'd be really nice. As far as no tax on overtime, that's going to be huge. Absolutely huge. Right? God, it's going to be great. And the above all biggest one is the IRS being abolished, which I don't actually see happening. So That's going to be, if that did happen, it would change everybody's life forever. But my roads, boys. But my roads. I think everybody should pay 50 grand a year directly to the government for my roads locally. You know, like Google's free, right? You ever talk to somebody about this kind of stuff? Blows my asshole. Google what taxes pay for your roads, man, in your local schools. It's just one Google away. So fast. Oh, but the roads, bruh. 99% of your income tax goes overseas. Enjoy. Right? Enjoy. Oh my God. There goes my window crashing. YouTube's had this weird bug for a while that it just crashes. Very strange. Make sure you guys like the show, by the way. Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. Let us continue. Where Tim says, how about no tipping and just pay them better instead? I don't necessarily disagree. Maybe that could be fixed. That's another conversation entirely. But until that happens, let's just not tax them anymore. How about that? I feel like that's a very easy solution. Nerdwave says, I never understood the need to record myself crying and upload it to the internet. I think these people just want to have a pity party. Yes, but also keep in mind, my most popular video is me losing my shit. Like 8 minutes in. Right. I'm sorry. I'm a hypocrite. I will never shame people for crying unless they're crying over this. My favorite politician didn't win. That is kind of lame. Tim says, okay, so let me speak to this real quick because this is actually, my ex-wife was a server our entire relationship. A ton of my friends are, right? Says, how about no tipping and just pay them better instead? Here's the issue, man. The issue with that is you have to be a server. And that what I mean by that is there was a big conversation about this like 12 years ago or 10 years ago. I don't really remember. And a lot of my server friends were terrified. They were absolutely terrified. Why is it? Why is it they were terrified? Okay. I'll explain to you. The reason they were terrified is because tons of these servers were making $80,000 to $90,000 a year in tips because they were working 6 days a week, double shifts, and they were really good at their job. Mac's wife would make $2,000 on Saturdays sometimes. She was a bartender, right? Now, what happens when you institute, okay, now we're going to put a wage on it and take away tips? Suddenly, those bartenders and or servers that were making $80,000 a year are making 32 or 40. That is your issue. Who would it help? The servers at Cracker Barrel. That's it. Right? So we gotta understand our goal should be people making as much money as possible. And I think it goes without saying, you remove tax, you're already going in that direction. That's kind of my thought on that. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Oh. Netflix Foreign says, how does it work well in Japan? Well. Don't make me say it again. Don't make me do this again. For example, bartenders are probably not making $80,000 in, the equivalent currency. Not a sought after position, I would imagine, but also they have one culture in Japan. Here's your issue. Changing things around, depending on where you work and going based off demographics, you're going to fuck a lot of people. Right? That's kind of your issue. All right, here we go.
I hate you, you fucking orange pumpkin. You just costed me one of the most important people in my life. My dad.
She's literally losing. This is real. This one's real, guys.
Donald Trump, I hate you. You will never be president again.
They don't get that they voted for someone who's gonna make my friends' lives hell. My life's okay. I'm a white woman, but my friends are not gonna be okay.
God, the gall on you white ladies, the gall on you white ladies, and your absolute unhinged narcissistic savior complex is unmatched. My friends who are not white and great like me are gonna be like screwed. Can you like tell me how, ma'am? No, I can't. I want to save you. I want to save all of you because you're subhuman. I mean, you're lesser than, you're different. God. Y'all realize when you say stuff like this, it makes you look unironically racist as ever live in hell. Why do we not have voter ID? Because why? Because Black Americans are dumb. Oh, you said it out loud every time. Oh, it kills me. All right, anyways. Okay. Michael Piatkowski. I am in Australia. I work 2 jobs, 51 hours a week, and this year I have to pay an extra $2,000 in taxes, and I'm not working 2 jobs for fun of it. God, man. Brutal, Michael. Brutal. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. I love you. I appreciate you. Here we go. Here we go. Beep, beep, beep. Damn it.
I can't believe Trump.
Oh my God, they used Boogie. They used Boogie. Not Boogie. I was in the show when they did this.
Is actually gonna win
This is a skit, by the way.
this fucking thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so pissed off. Fuck. God damn it. I can't believe Trump's actually gonna win this.
Look at him just ripping the shirt. Oh no.
Oh, like,
I think that lady's completely faking this for fun.
what? Dude, there's no.
No, I can't. I gotta skip that one.
The pain of this situation.
Okay, here's a new one. Here's a new one. Here's a new sad one. A sad one. Buxom says, I got purged and blocked today. They assumed I voted Trump. I just keep reminding myself the fear is real, even if it's the problem is fabricated by the MSN. I agree. Thank you, Buxom. I love you. Appreciate you. They assume, bro. That's all it takes, man. It's all it takes. Please don't warn us of nudity. No. No. Never. You will suffer along with me.
It's all right. It's all right. I feel that way too. It's all right. We feel that way together, okay? Let it out.
Oh.
Let it out.
Oh, God. God, see, now I'm gonna go back. We're going back. Need asylums. Jesus, Mary Joseph. That's wild, man. Whoo! Hot diggity damn. It's like, why do you feel this way? Why do you feel this way? Can you tell me why you feel this way? He's gonna take away our rights. How? I don't know. If I can give anybody some advice, it would be do not make your entire personality around politics. Because A, you're going to lose friendships and family for no reason that you can never get back. When if you try to get them back, you're going to look like a dumbass, which is why it never really works out. And B, you become hyper radicalized. It's never good to be hyper radicalized about anything, and especially not about politics. You know, learn an instrument. Be like Carrie and Reed, which I don't really think's an interest. But hey, some of you just ain't got the talent, boy. You can't learn an instrument. You know, you can't draw. You know what I'm saying? You can't plant things. Go plant some shit. Plant some roses. Make the world a little better.
Red Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage Blue Shift. Remember, Red Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage Blue Shift. Red Mirage.
I don't know what that even means. Oh, this one would be good. What does that even mean?
Shift.
Is all red.
It is, yes.
I am not going to emotionally recover from this year.
No, probably not.
What a shit show. Oh.
If you base your entire personality around emotionally charged politics, yeah, you're not going to have a good time this year. Well, you'll get over it in 3 days, let's be completely honest, but it's going to come back in the inauguration. You're going to be screaming at the stars and whatnot. And, you know, the issue is, man, if you look at a map, almost every single county in the country went right, like heavily, with the exception of a handful. And that's the issue. The entire nation cannot afford to pay bills, cannot afford to feed their children or feed themselves, can barely afford gas or to make ends meet. They're not worried about your random ban of abortions that has never been talked about nor exist by the person that was running. Right? Most people can Google, does he support this? Oh, he doesn't. Okay, I'm going to move on from that. But people are emotionally charged and they'll just be like, you're lying, and start screaming. That's your issue. That's where the issue lies. Reagan Knight, that lady in the blue shirt, is going to be the new leftist screaming, crying meme. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Reagan. I love you. Oh. Camelot's part of the rent too damn high party. Man, if you knew how much my mortgage was, you'd shit blood on Julie. There'd just be shit and blood everywhere. Where is it? I saw somebody said something. Somebody says something somewhere about somewhere who he is. I think. Am I something to do with the glass? Answer the question. Eeyore, what's the question? It means her identity. Oh, Tim says that's why you're like your NASCAR videos. That's what I remember. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. Yeah, dude, I'm all about it. I like going vroom. Vroom. Thank you, Rakin. We love you. Donna, how's it going? Doing overtime and be just watching. Are we still going to have a $100 super chat and get your name on the car? Here's how it's going to work, Donna, for next year. I'm going to do names for the whole year. Here's how that's going to work. There's going to be a tier on my book campaign. Okay. The book campaign is launching in a few weeks. Once I get the next cover, I'm going to launch it, which is looking about like 2 weeks away. So here's how the deal is going to work out. Basically, I'm going to have probably 50 spots, and the 50 spots is going to be, it's going to be a $500 tier for my book. Here's what you're going to get. You're going to get both covers, both variant covers signed by me, which is going to be on the campaign for probably $120 already. So you get those right away. You'll get both books, both variants, autographed by me, of course. You'll get a exclusive Cecil print that he is drawing only for this campaign. It'll be only in that tier. It'll be signed by Cecil. I have not asked him about signing it, but I'm sure I can get him to sign them in Daytona because I see Cecil once every 2 months. And also, your name will be on my car in NASCAR and every NASCAR race I race next year for the entire year. And I might add on a shirt. I don't know yet, but that's looking like they're going to be the tier. So you'll get all that stuff, plus you'll be an official sponsor of my NASCAR race car. So I'm going to have those limited to 50, and they're probably going to be 500. That's kind of what I'm being on. Right? That's what I'm thinking right now. I think that's a good, that makes it to where for basically $280 or $250, really, you are getting what you got last year, 2 races last year, but instead this year you're getting 25 or 28. It's like you're paying like $10 per race to sponsor me, basically. Not even that. So just letting you know. All right. Thank you, Don. I love you. I appreciate you. Does that include truck series? Yes, sir. It'll be on every car I race in any NASCAR series. How much does it cost to put branding on my car? Netflix foreign. It depends. So if you're doing a whole year, it's around 25 grand. That's for a big ass logo on like the wheel well somewhere. And of course, you're in every single post on Twitter, all that stuff. Facebook, you're all tagged and everything. For big stuff like hood stuff, I mean, it goes up from there. So, but yeah, we do have those open. We have a few left. I've already gotten 3 covered now. So, thank you, Donna. Lisa Kenyon, Cody Darling, Kamala is not Kamala. Well, Nate, Mug. And Jen Sucky, not Jen Paxi. I don't know who these people are, Lisa. Mispronouncing names purposefully. Listen here, Lisa. I have no idea how to spell. It's Kamala. It's not Kamala. Kamala. Shit, I don't know. I still don't know. Kamala? Is it Kamala or Kamala? Kamala? I don't fucking know. Anyways, I have no idea who the Jen Packy lady is. I don't know. I've never ever seen that lady before. So I'm not purposefully mispronouncing it. I'm from Alabama, man. Oh my God. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lisa. I love you. Matthew Fortune with $100 super chat. Oh my God.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Ow, my man. My beautiful man. Normal men won last night. We're going to head into 4 years of normalcy. Thank you, Jesus. You're going to have a great economy and everybody's going to be doing awesome. What's good for the United States is good for Canada. Let's go for the brighter tomorrow. Thank you, Matthew Fortune, my big juicy boy. We are now halfway to double fight milk. Thank you so much, my friend. I love you. I appreciate you. You are the man, the myth, the legend, my Canadian brother. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. See, that's Tim. That's exactly what I think. Like, I'm like, what? Lisa, don't make me show up to your house, Lisa. I'll do it. That's a joke. You know, I ain't gonna show up at nobody's house. Thank you, Matthew. I love you, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Matthew. That's huge support. Thank you, man. Tim says, why can't we just leave whether someone gets an abortion up to individuals rather than states choosing for their citizens? Because everybody gets to vote. Everybody gets to vote on what they support and what they don't support. Here's the issue, I guess. Here's the issue, really. I gotta, Tim, I have to let you know something, though. Do not make the mistake that you think I'm some random, like I'm a conservative commentator. I am pro-choice. But I also believe in state rights over federal. I believe federal should have no rights. Federal has no power. They have this much power. Maybe military. I don't even know. Look, I haven't thought about it. I'm just like, I'm very simple-minded. Take away more power, please. Right? But I'm pro-choice. I don't really have an opinion. The only thing I have thought-wise to that conversation is, here's what people get upset about. They get upset over semantics and they get upset over language. Right? Here's the issue. People are so worried about being seen as a bad person. I don't care if people think I'm a bad person. Because I take care of the people I love and I do everything I can to do what's right in my personal life. It's what I do, man. So I don't care what other people think on the outside looking in. So it does not bother me to say you're killing a baby. It does not bother me in the slightest. You know what I'm saying? That is where people get really tripped up. It's not a bit. I don't care. You're ending a life. That's fine. If you want to do it, do it. Does not matter to me. You don't have to prove to me you're a good person and it's not actually ending a life. Technically, there's all kinds of different definitions of different. There's 82 cells versus 160. I don't give a fuck. You're ending a life. That's fine. Do it if you want to. Right? So that's no bearing on me. So no, I don't. No, I'm pro-choice for all day. Here's the thing. If you are not happy with your abortion rights, I don't know why 60-year-old women give a fuck, but hey, whatever. But if you're not happy with your abortion rights, there's an amendment in the Constitution where you can move anywhere in the U.S. Move to a state that represents your values more and live there. That's kind of my thought process, right? And I know there's, it's hard to, sometimes people can't afford it. I get it. But that's what you need to eyeball. If you think your state's not representing you correctly, move to a different one you think might. People in California are doing it right now. You saw what happened when conservatives left California and went to Florida, right? Ooh. Or vote, Thrash Vice. Yeah. But that's the thing. If you live in Somalia and you're tired of getting butchered by like roaming gangs, move to the US. Or a country that will take asylum. You don't try to fist fight them. Anyways, you get what I'm saying, right? Creative username, what Trump does and not the shit he says. 100%. Yep. I agree. Mix Taylor says, I also post a sponsor in the chat. You sure do, baby. Thank you. That's what the Somalis are doing, Lesser Logic. No, leave them. Get them out of here. No. I reversed what I said. I don't know. I no longer believe it. I apologize. All right. Anyways.
You know what's going to send me over the edge, actually, is if I see one post where people are like, oh, make sure to hydrate and breathe and take care of yourself. No.
This is literally the I can't stop shaking thing. I'm literally shaking right now. It's like, all right, calm down. Calm down now. Calm down now. We need more. I need more. No, let me stop sharing it. I know I have a bunch of my DMs. More sugar. More sugar. There's so much. Oh my God, it's so brutal. Why is there just videos of gorillas banging people? Oh, this is a classic right here. This is a classic. Oh, Kaden Swiss says, if a woman want to blame babies, cool. Not a single penny of taxpayer money to be used. Now go cry. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. See, and that'll get people mad at me. I've told people I was pro-choice, and they get angry. Are you filthy libtard? I'm like, okay, calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna be honest. Don't really care about the babies. What do you mean you don't care about the babies? I don't know, man. Like, I just don't really have an emotional attachment to them. They're like a side character. Thank you, Kate. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Right, Tim Barada. The issue with the federal law is it's unconstitutional. Right. So either A, you just burn the Constitution, right? Which is not going to work for anybody. Or B, you leave it to the states and you leave it to actual voters, right? So here's the issue. You now can vote on it in your area. If it's something you're passionate about, you can vote on it. You couldn't before. People don't want the choice. They just want the option, right? By the way, Sean Smith. Oh my God. Late to the party. Crazy how one day changes things in business is slow all year, but today people come out of woodworks for building. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Congratulations, Sean Smith. Get on it, doggone it. I need to come down to your shop. I just I don't think about it, you know. Yeah, real dipoots. Exactly. Babies in NPC. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, dude. My boy coming in strong, getting us 450 away from Fight Milk. Double Fight Milk, by the way. Thank you, my man. Late to the party. Late to the party. Big shout out to Elite Baths and Closets, my boys over there. Sean, good man. Good man. Good man, big supporter. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Sean. Love you. I love you, man. Kevin Corbett says, absolutely amazed. They call for the blue wave, and it turns out they meant from tears and not results. Damn, who'd have thunk it? Damn, Kevin. Damn. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. All right. This one's a good one. Let's do this one. Hold on. Am I sharing? No. No. Here we go. I remember this one. This one's classic.
I'm terrified. Listen to me, Republicans. Listen. You are the people in history. They warned us about. They warned us about people like you. Pay attention. We're losing our democracy. Wake up.
Amazing. Oh, what a classic. I love that one. That one's good. That's a jam, boys. That's a jam right there, isn't it? Woo! I love it. That's a good one. Oh, My favorite thing is it's like, wake up. Pay attention. And I'm like, pay attention to what? CNN. It's on TV right now. They're calling them racist. And I'm like, oh, shit, really? My friend Jessica at work told me they're going to put you in camps. I'm so scared. I'm like, did you like Google it or research it? No, just screaming. Oh, good. Yeah, it's good that you're doing that. It's good that you don't want to research for yourself. You just want to be told what to believe and then scream about it. Imagine being so passionate, so angry, driven to tears over something that you haven't even researched and you don't even know anything about just from what some random person told you. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. To me, anyway. Maybe it is not to you, but to me, it is quite interesting. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All right, here we go. Stop playing, you bastard. All right. I'm about to just throw shit. Oh. So 90% of people, Sean? Yes. Exactly. Exactly. You know how I am, Sean. I'll dig a little deeper until I get bored. You know what's the issue, Sean, is there's a lot of stuff you can condemn on the right, and there's a lot of stuff you can condemn on the left. But for some reason, the left this time just decided to say crazy shit. And it was too crazy. The Trump is literally Hitler. It's like, good luck. You're gonna lose the election. You know what I'm saying? Did you read my member chat? I did, McSteller. You're just not paying attention. Apparently. All right, here we go. Helena says, if we give him money, damn straight. Money, please. Money, please. Don't forget the grift is alive and well. All right, here we go.
Crazy thing to me is that if this guy does end up winning again, all of the people who voted for him will be like happy and they'll just be celebrating. And everyone who feels threatened by him is fucking scared. Like we're scared for our lives. We're scared for our friends. Like, you have pro-life women dying because their doctors are scared to treat them.
I don't want to be like a typical leftist, but that's not happening. I read a tweet 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I read a tweet where somebody said that women were dying in droves. That women were dying in droves because of the issue with life of the mother. Dying in droves. Keep in mind, there's no abortion ban. So who's dying in droves? What are they talking about? It's not a thing. Not a thing. This is just fake, emotionally charged stuff designed to get likes and to appear morally superior than your peers. That's it.
Because of the repercussions of his last presidency. How did we get here? How did we get here? To know that there is that much ignorance and that much hate in this country. It's so terrifying.
Ignorance and hate. Keep in mind, if you asked this lady right here, What do you mean by ignorance? She would not be able to explain it to you. She's just repeating the same stuff she's been told by her friends or her peers. That's it. Well, how is it ignorant? You can't explain it. It's the exact same way that no one could ever explain why they prefer Kamala over Trump. No one could explain it. Ever. No one could explain it. They were just like, I hate Trump. That's why. What policy do you like? No idea. You ain't gonna win on that, unfortunately.
Terrifying. It's so terrifying. How could you do this? How can you claim to be a Christian or anyone of moral values and support someone when every word out of his mouth is hate, when he wants to pardon people who took over the Capitol? Do not do this to people that you love and care about. If you have a woman in your life, if you have an LGBTQ person in your life, if you have anyone in your life who's...
How, as a Christian, could you possibly believe these things? Well, devout Christians are not supportive of the LGBTQ. Sorry. Also, Christians are not supportive for killing your children. And I'm not saying I'm one of those people. I'm just saying that's why they don't support it, right? Also, everything you're saying is not happening, right? So that's the issue. And it's actually very heartbreaking in a way. When I watch these things, I actually kind of feel kind of bad because these people have been gaslit into believing the most radical stuff possible. And the issue is they don't like research it or reach out to anybody. They just blindly believe it and then get radicalized and start panicking and screaming. It's kind of heartbreaking, you know? Kind of heartbreaking.
Not white. How did we get here? Someone tell me, please. Someone really tell me, please. Because the only way I see it is that, like, either he cheated and that was his secret, or this country is built on so much hate, and we might never get out of this. If you voted for him, you are dead to me. Go ahead and block me. I don't
even know who you are, so that's fine. If you voted for him, I don't even know how we got here. I will tell you how we got here. Over 60% of the entire country voted for him. That's how we got here. And how did that happen? It's because people can't afford their rent. They can't afford their mortgage. They can't afford to pay property taxes. They can't afford to pay their taxes in general. They can't even buy a 12-pack of Monsters and 2 loaves of bread without spending $90 right now. A McDouble was $1.19, $1.39. Now a McDouble's $5 at McDonald's. Oh, but inflation decreased. It decreased 3%, but not from its already 50% number. And look, I'm speaking in Alabama, but you get what I'm saying, right? It's just being horribly gaslit. Kevin says, bro, don't you know it gives you more social currency to make shit up and scream that make shit up and scream that to have logic and sanity? Yes. Yeah, well, of course. It's moral grandstanding. It's always been about moral grandstanding. Thank you. Love you, Kevin. When I say there's certain issues I support it because it benefits me. I'm not going to lie to you. I am not going to lie to you. I support abolishing the IRS. I support no tax on tips. I support all these things because it directly affects me and benefits me. There is nothing wrong. There is nothing shameful with admitting that you enjoy policies that benefit you directly. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to prove to everybody that you're some moral god and you care about everybody else over yourself and you're so damn selfless. No one gives a fuck. There's nothing wrong with protecting you and your own. That's kind of what we got away from, is appearing superior on social media to impress your friends. Thank you, Kevin. I love you. I appreciate you. Lisa Kenyon. Abortion rights are important because some states do not give the vote to people. The state legislators take those rights away, like Alabama. Woo! The people don't always get the vote. Agree. But the issue is it's unconstitutional to make it federal, right? The states supersede the federal government. It's supposed to always have been that way. Our country is supposed to technically be 50 different countries. That's how it's supposed to operate. If you have an issue with the abortion rights in Alabama, move out of Alabama. If you can't afford to move out of Alabama because you're not capable of saving your money, or you're not capable of finding a way to do so, because let's be fair, you can. You can find a way if you really need to, if you're really passionate about it. If you're not able to do that, then you don't actually care about it as much as you say you do, right? If Alabama tomorrow imposed a 50% property tax on me, my happy ass would sell my house. I would put my house on the market probably within the next 3 months or 4 months, and I would move to North Carolina. I just developed a plan for you in 3 seconds. That would be my plan if that hypothetically happened to me. I wouldn't sit there and pay $90,000 a year to cry my eyes out on camera. Right? But what if they do it federally? I don't support that. So there you go. Alabama, like, you could not date your sister anymore. Yeah, what the fuck? Thank you, Lisa. Shit, I misspelled abortion. I got what you meant, baby. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you. Thank you, Lisa, for bringing some conversation to the chat. I enjoy it. Thank you. Yes, Lord of the Ree on Rumble brings up a great point. Alabama still has exceptions for grape, incest, and life of the mother, which is what everybody bitches about. To be fair, they're not really bitching about that. They just want the whole thing lifted. Create a username. I was raised by a schizophrenic. You learn eventually that 90% of the time they don't act on what they say. 10% is all that makes them crazy. 10% is all that makes them scary. Yep. 100% creative. Love you. Love you. I love you. All right, here we go. All right, she's done crying. Let's move on. She's done crying. We got to pull up another crier. That's been, unfortunately, completely radicalized to the point of no return. Keep in mind, she'll forget about this in 3 days, though. Until the inauguration, of course. Then you're good. You're goat. You're fucked. You're going to be right back in the day.
Any country I have.
Once more into the fray. Once more into the fray. To the last good fight I'll ever know. Thank you, Xavier9245. Appreciate you, dude. What's up, Sepulchral Right? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Lazy Ryan. What's up, dude? All right, let's continue, boys. Let us continue down the path. Let's see what our girl has to say. Jacob Whiteley was hoping to get an RTU meltdown, but it looks like he just played games. I honestly think Review Tech's Rich, his political arc's kind of over. It does take a little bit of passion, a little bit of like research to kind of get really heavily invested into political commentary, and I don't think he wants to put in the work to do that.
Any country I have ever covered anywhere in the world, people vote on the 3 feet in front of them and the kitchen table they sit down at every day. And the economic issues are just so fundamental, and the experience of that. And, you know, Nora, you said earlier, maybe we overfocused on grocery prices. I think, you know, Donald Trump campaigns saying he's going to lower the price of bacon. The president of the United States has nothing to do with the price of bacon.
Or eggs, for that matter.
Or eggs, or any of it. But it's promising.
Gas.
I get you're on.
I really like how these people will always scoff and laugh. You know, the rich person laugh. Oh. The condescending laugh. Oh, so stupid. How dare you? Many little peasants think that the president has anything to do with the price of groceries or gas. There are things the president can do to definitely trickle down and affect that shit. What's one of the biggest points? The pipeline that was closed down right when freaking Biden came in and put his freaking boot on our neck. Yes, you can affect those things. You totally can. All right. Pretending you can't just because your side sucks at it right now doesn't affect people. People are still going to vote the other way. People are still going to vote the other way. Now, what does the increase in fuel prices, what does it affect? It affects travel and transport of goods, which also affects the price of those goods. Everything's affected by that. Closing the pipeline immediately affected that. You can't just go ahead and say, well, technically, president has no control over that just because your president sucks at it right now. right? That's the issue. Oh, Lisa, you're tearing me apart. I still love you. Tim says, what was your opinion on Kamala's concession speech? I think it was the first time she ever was real, kind of. Which is unfortunate, because I think she would have done a lot better if she was real. You know? Lisa Kenyon. Abortion law in Texas has killed nearly a dozen women from miscarriage complications. I did research. Docs were afraid to use the life of the mom exception. The state legislature, not people, did it. For one, here's how people are going to weigh that. And also, I'd love you to send that to me. Just because I like reading stuff, even though I can't read. Here's the issue. Millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of babies are killed every year from abortion, right? And I know it's not technically a baby. It would just been a 20-year-old in 20 years. Yeah, okay, whatever, I get it. Here's how that's weighed. Like, would you rather have 3 million dead babies or a dozen dead women from complications? Right? Whose life is more valuable? And that's without me even reading and confirming what you're saying is true, right? So that's how people are going to use that thought process, I think. I could be talking out of my ass, but that's kind of my logic in my brain. Thank you, Lisa.
Comfortable, even though the head of the Federal Reserve and those guys, you don't quite know what they do back in Washington, but they're making your house more expensive because they're hiking up more. You don't get that. You don't get the national number where Joe Biden is telling you, look, inflation is moderating and coming down, but you understand your grocery cart or your gas tank. And that personal experience just seems to be what at least people are using to justify their vote for Donald Trump.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to gaslight people into, not believing the evidence of their own eyes, right? That's your issue, right? Good luck convincing people to ignore the evidence of their own eyes and their own experiences. It's not going to work.
When they're citing the economy.
Yep. It's probably not going to work. Sorry. Oh, actually, technically, you paying $4.99 for a McDouble, that's actually completely normal. I don't think so. I think you might be wrong there. I think you might be wrong. Anyways, thank you, Lisa. Defective resident people. What the fuck, man? Babies don't pay taxes. Nothing truer ever said in my chat. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Well, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree, right? Yeah, Mercenary. It was a good comeback story, right? I enjoyed it. All right. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Lisa Kenyon says, I live in Kansas. We're good here. Constitutional. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Hell yeah. So see, you don't even have to worry about it. See, that's the issue. Is like, where does the passion come from, right? Well, I care about the women. Why do you not care about the children? Right. So that's kind of like, it's just a weird moral dilemma that I always kind of find hard to explain.
Should never again stand behind the seal of the President of the United States. Never again. Never again. Never again. Should never again stand behind the seal.
Oh my God. This is the issue. You should have been real. Reading from a teleprompter over and over for 9 minutes at a rally. Yeah, you're not gonna win, man.
Again, stand behind.
Career politicians. They're not real people. They're leeches. They're shitbags. And what did Trump say on Joe Rogan? They're survivors. That's all they are. They're just survivors, man. What's up, Minecraft? Hell yeah, I'm glad you got some therapy out of it. Hot diggity damn. Teleprompter working overtime, boys. Yeah, she just wasn't real, man. I think she would have done better if she was more genuine, but she's so bad at appearing real. She's just real bad about it. It's sad. That's just life, though. That's life. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm throwing up in my mouth. My nose is running. I'm about to sneeze real hard, guys. I apologize. Oh my gosh. Oof. Dems had a better chance of Biden. Yep. Well, Biden had a harder time acting because he's kind of too far gone, you know? Hey, we're just going to bring this up. We're just going to fully bring this up. How tired were you after law call last night? I went back on the Cecil show for an hour last night. That's pretty tired, man. Oh, Reddit. I love Reddit, man. Reddit is definitely the most echo chamber on earth. This person says, how did this happen? For the past month, this website's been telling me that Kamala was going to win by a landslide and that Trump was slipping. What happened? Yeah, you made the mistake of pulling up random tweets from random like leftist commentators saying, I have a source in the Trump camp that they're all tired and terrible and he's going to give up. Yeah, see, people make those up for likes. None of those were real. All those random source, the campaign is failing. My inside source says Trump's tired and he's crying and screaming. Inside source says Kamala did. That was all made up. All that was fake. That was all just to get some engagement on Twitter. And people fall for it every time. Oh my God, we're going to win. Yay. Hey, we're going to win. Rip. Trump officially resigned from McDonald's. Damn, boys. Damn. Yeah, QD. I've been thinking about that a lot, but bygones be bygones, right? So it's all good now.
NBC News, ABC News, and CNN have all called Pennsylvania for Donald Trump. This election is over. Donald Trump is going to be the 47th president of the United States, and he has won re-election. So buckle up, brace for impact. We're going to have 4 years of anarchy and chaos. My prediction, which is not a bold one, is they're going to rob the place blind. All of his donors are going to get everything they wanted. There's going to be almost no checks on him. Last time the establishment checked him, I'm not a big fan of the establishment, but they put some brakes in the car for Donald Trump, and he's a guy who needed brakes. Now there will be no brakes in the car. Steve Bannon's back. All the ghouls and goblins of the first administration that stayed through all of his corrupt and ridiculous demands are back. None of the people who had any sanity are back. And their first priority is going to be take. Last time Donald Trump drove up the debt by 40%, he added $8.4 trillion to the debt because he doesn't care. He's going to give away a couple more $1 trillion in corporate tax cuts. Every donor is going to get more goodies than you could possibly.
It's weird because every single corporation openly endorsed Kamala. Very strange. It's also very strange that there's just so much weird coping with take. That's the cope. It's like all the same people are in power. The same people that brought an insanely low unemployment rate and a flourishing economy in 2016, 2017, 2018. You know, it's very weird.
Imagine they'll break so many things in this country. There is no upside to that. It's a disaster. But I cannot imagine a scenario where Donald Trump does a good job and a Republican gets elected in 2028. My guess is that, someone that opposes him, the Democratic Party is so broken I even hesitate in saying a Democrat will win. Someone will beat the Republicans in 2028 because of how badly Donald Trump is going to break this country.
Keep in mind, they always say he's going to do terrible, he's going to do awful, he's going to do all these terrible things, but you can't cite when he destroyed the world the first time, right? That's the thing. It's always the same thing. Same exact thing. Same thing every time. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I'll never understand the whole screaming thing. The absolute insane screaming stuff. It's so weird to me. BBB. Fucking Boogie. I love how the Boogie video is everywhere. God, I can't believe it. I can't believe people actually fucking pulled that up. The Boogie video is on actual news outlets. Those silly willies. Those silly willies. Cody for president in 2025. President. In 2028. Can I run? Yeah, I could run in 2028. That would never happen. Never gonna happen. Yeah, Boogie did it. We were on Law Cal Live the other night, and Boogie started screaming and ripped his shirt off because Kamala was losing. Keep in mind, Boogie voted for Trump. It was just a skit, and it's everywhere. It's already everywhere. It's funny. Well, if you don't know Boogie Kenshin, that's the issue. If you've never heard of the guy or never seen him, you might think it's real, right? So 420, nice, until Fight Milk of the double variety. Rotten Apple says my fiance's cousin is trans and has been crying in the living room all friggin' day. Why? Now I know you can't ask them why, right? Because they don't know. But but why? They're gonna put me in chains. Who told you that? What policy did you read that says trans people in chains by February? No one can tell you why. It's just one of those things. Gonna be in chains, bro. Just gonna be in chains, I guess. We're all gonna be in chains. Everybody's chained. Chain gang time, boys. All right. Let's watch some stuff. Rotten Apple, that's actually very interesting. I have a couple trans friends myself. No, I could never be a bigot. You see? No, but I have legitimately, unironically, have a couple of trans friends, and they are so based and don't give a fuck. So that's they're completely based and do not give a fuck. Probably because they research slightly. All you have to do is research. If I was actually trans myself, and was totally not a real dude, I promise. No. If I was trans myself and I was like, oh God, people are saying some crazy shit, let me look it up. Let me go start looking around. And I would read and I would immediately be like, okay, so I don't have to worry about this. Right? Unless you're arbitrarily wanting children to be trans, which is the only thing that I could ever see as being legitimate. Right? So a point that comes out a lot is, oh, well, they're going to take away affirming care for children. Yeah, they should. That's kind of I don't understand how anybody could see it differently. But hey, some people do. Some people are like, we got to protect the children. What do you mean protect them? By removing their body parts. We got to protect them. I'm like, okay. All right. All right then. Where's my Mountain Dew? I can't believe that sumbitch, Danu Box, still drinks soda. What is wrong with that dude? What is wrong with my man? All right, let's watch this. Playback speed. Hey, make sure you guys like the stream. We're almost to 500 already. And we're already killing it in the super chats. Make sure, if you enjoy my channel, Make sure you become a member. Very important. I never push them because I'm bad at things. Become a member. Help your boy out.
Well, the mainstream media is taking the news of Donald Trump's victory very well, taking it very much in stride, no melting down at all. Kidding. Let's look at some very special reactions from some very special people, starting with Jake Tapper at CNN.
So you asked, are there any places that the vice president is overperforming Joe Biden in 2020? So we can show you that as well. We just bring that out here. Harris overperforming 2020.
Holy smokes.
There you go. So let this go away and see if there's anything on the east side there.
Literally nothing?
Literally nothing.
Literally not one county?
No, in fact, that was a bit of a technical snafu. There
Yeah, that was a technical snafu.
were some counties that she did better in, but you
Thank you, Bill A. Bill A.
heard the dismay. Then there was Van Jones. Let's watch.
It's not the elite that's going to pay the price. It's people who woke up this morning with a dream and are going to bed with a nightmare. And those people didn't deserve to be respected and held and talked to. Those are the people who are going to pay the price for whatever Donald Trump decides to do.
Yeah, but Viet, how do we know that those people didn't vote? A large portion of those people aren't part of the people that elected Donald Trump.
Well,
right? I think that's a good part of the electorate. And the black women, the party, the Democratic Party, let those black women down. Not Donald Trump.
And then my
beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Keep in mind, it's always morally based. It's always morally based.
favorite reaction of all from one of my favorite commentators, The Politics of Joy, Joy Reid, that is. Let's watch.
Black voters came through for Kamala Harris. White women voters did not. That is what it appears happened in that state, is that if you can't flip enough white women, and we've talked about this on this set numerous times, is that you have a state where you've got a 6-week abortion or a 12-week abortion. I think theirs might be 12 weeks.
Yep.
But it's a state where women lost their reproductive rights, where there was a very heavy push to get women to focus on not putting in place, re-electing, putting back into the White House the person.
Keep in mind, these women were more interested in being able to feed their family, being able to protect their family, being able to pay their bills, being able to invest more, being able to actually plan for a future. That's what they voted for. Okay. That's what they voted for. People keep making this weird correlation. They're like, oh, these women are just losing these. It's like, you do realize they voted for other things, that you only had one thing you were running on. You had one issue you were running on. And it was an issue that you could have fixed 2 years ago, but decided not to. Or could have pursued fixing it, right?
Who was responsible for taking those rights away and restoring them. But that message obviously was not enough to get enough white women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman. This will be the second opportunity that white women in this country have to change the way that they interact with the patriarchy.
But aside from the eulogies and the blame game, the question is, how did the media get it so wrong yet again?
Yes, I guess it's all white women's fault. That's Joy Reid's perspective. Are we? I do
all
not
the white
have the
women's
literal
fault.
numbers up in front of me right now.
It's all the white women. Damn you, white women. Carrie, how could you? How could you let this happen to our poor, poor boys? How could you? Can't believe it. Absolutely can't believe it. I can't believe you'd let this happen, Carrie. Can't believe you did this. Can't believe it. Mm-mm. Oh my God, everybody's showing the boogie clip. I can't believe that shit. I can't believe everybody's showing the boogie clip. It actually worked. It's funny. It is pretty funny, I guess, to be honest. It's pretty funny. God, everybody be crying. And this is only the beginning. The crying has only started just now. The crying's going to come harder and harder and harder. All right, here we go. We're going to have some more fun here. You guys ready? You guys ready? This is such a racist thing to say. Well, you know the rules. You know the rules, the societal rules around that. I'm finally glad it's white women's fault and not mine. Thank God. Thank God it's someone else's fault. Thank God. Dragon Warrior Cody, I stayed up till 3 a.m. I was up till 3 or 4, yeah. I was up pretty late, man. I missed that lady Blobross, to be fair. I think she was a pivotal moment.
All right, guys, it's time to go to bed. None of us are stressed about the election, right? We all are gonna just go have the best night's sleep of our lives.
I love the white women are the ones freaking out. They urge so much. White women urge so much to be the victims in every situation. Case in point, for some reason, dude, upper middle class white women love to identify themselves with the Handmaid's Tale. The Handmaid's Tale. They love it. I'm basically in the Handmaid's Tale right now. It's a TV show. It's a TV show about me, upper middle class suburban white mom. It's me. It's about me. We need abortion rights. And I'm like, that's weird. The TV show is about a lady that's fighting tooth and nail to save her baby. Interesting. So it's like the opposite. Oops. Uh-oh.
Are we?
I like how they even play sad music while they cry to just drive the point home. You know, look how sad I am right now. My boyfriend in the living room watching results while I'm crying in the bathroom.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you. I'm done with you and your mother and your sister. I'm just
What? Oh shit.
done with all of this.
Senate race. It's not going to happen. Republican Kevin
Kamala
will be returning to the Senate from North Dakota. ABC News can also project a winner in the Senate race.
I think that lady's just having a good time.
Guys, we literally don't even have to panic. We literally don't have to freak out right now. We don't even have to fucking, we don't have to freak out. We don't have to freak out because it's not even real. Because, bitch, recount the vote.
Guys, I just voted.
Recount the votes, everybody. It's definitely not a 7 million spread or anything. You'll be fine. When you hear people say things like recount the votes, recount, that's when you know they literally have no idea how any of this works. A recount is for when an election is so close that a few mistakes could change it. Not 7 million spread or 6 million, right? They just saying shit.
And I chose family. Let's end this reign of terror now. I chose family. I chose women. I chose America.
Oh my God, dude. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Oh my God. This dude needs to go get his testosterone checked immediately. Whew.
I love you. We're moving on. I'm moving on. We're moving on. I love all of this.
What? Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do this.
Yeah, this dude's got some really bad mental issues, man. Woo! I feel bad for this dude. Feel bad. Oh my God. Look at the tears. The beautiful tears.
It's an utter betrayal for anybody that is not a cisgendered white Christian.
If you voted for that man, if you voted for anybody other than Kamala and you live in one of the states that it was, close, or if you didn't vote, fuck you.
Damn, I can't believe the majority of people and also the electorate. I can't believe all of them are just bad people. Maybe you were on the wrong side this time. Maybe saying things like free taxpayer expense gender assignment surgeries for illegal aliens was not the best move. How does that lower my mortgage? My mortgage is just more expensive. What's up, Adam? How you doing, dude? Where's he at? I seen his little ass. Where you at, dude? Where is him? Krigley. Where's Krigley? Look at him. Look, it's the Kriggle. It's the Kriggle right there. How you doing, dude? How's my boy? How's my boy? Hey, by the way, we are 4:20 until Fight Milk. Double Fight Milk. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, dude, Sean, it's so annoying because people are they try to retroactively rewrite history and claim that George Carlin was like a bleeding heart liberal. And I'm like, dude, that dude was a fucking anarchist. It's pretty funny. All right, let's continue. Let us continue. That dude, like, sobbing was rough. That's fucked. That was sad. Very, very sad to watch. I did not enjoy it. Hurt my feelings. Hurt me feelings. God, I want some chili. I'm on a diet right now, so I can't eat chili. Sad. It's a very sad time. It's an economic rage. Yeah, you don't say. No shit, right? You don't say. I can't believe it. Let's pull up some more stuff. Surprised Diggers didn't have as bad as a meltdown. Well, he had already accepted it. He had already accepted it, you know. He had already accepted his fate. His fate was unavoidable, you know. Completely unavoidable. Nothing you could do. At least he was smart enough, though. Like, he was completely smart enough to, or I guess more self-aware enough to understand that there was no winning this. There was parts of me that thought that she could win, and it was mainly because something nefarious could happen. That's the only thing. Something nefarious could happen, right? And I was like, but if anything, I even said to people, I probably said it on streams, like the previous streams, that he should win in a landslide unless something nefarious happens. I'm pretty sure those are my exact words.
I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Why? Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
Yeah, that one's fake. I mean, a lot of these are going to be, they probably legitimately are not having a good time, but it's also fake. Right? So they're just trying to get some likes, right? Let me get some of them likes. How much likes do you got right now?
It's gonna be watched. Just woke up.
Oh, okay. This is gonna be fun. You guys ready for this one? Y'all ready for this? Beep, 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 beep. 4:20 until double Fight Milk. Nice, 4:20. What's up with your eyes? What's up? What's wrong with my eyes? What'd I do? Did I blink weird? What baffles me is how did Trump get the popular vote this cycle, but not against Biden? I'll tell you how. Because 2020 was completely fraud. Mathematically, there is no other way to look at it. I mean, you can call me a conspiracy theorist. I don't really mind. I'm not super passionate about it. But the fact of the matter is, 15 million votes came out of nowhere and just were 99% for Biden. That's mathematically improbable. Mathematically impossible, likely. He got more votes in the predominantly black area than the first black president did. That makes no sense. Right? So I think that's the issue. But I don't really mind it. Like, I'm not really bothered by it because no judge is going to look at it seriously. because they don't want the DOJ to kill him. They might now, though. And B, Trump's going into office now. He's not leaving the office currently, right? Although we could probably be in better shape, but you know. All right, let's continue. B. They look red around the edges. Oh, you talking about my eyelids? My eyelids are always have this red mark. You see that red mark? It looks like a line. I don't know what the hell that is. I've had it forever. Years. For years, I tell you. Years. Oops, almost closed everything. B. Alex in Blood says, imagine electing someone who's guilty of a sexual assault. Well, I don't know if that's necessarily the case, but let's just give that to you. That's how terrible the liberal party is in the United States. That's how completely lost in the sauce, how completely detached, how completely irrelevant every one of their issues resonate with everybody. So they have no one to blame but themselves, right? It's easy if you're in a different country to be like, oh, wow, the TV said he's racist. So like, this is crazy, right? But when you're actually living it and your property tax is up 600% and all your taxes are up unfathomably. If you go to Walmart to get a couple groceries, you spend $280. People are feeling it and they're living it, and they're going to vote their way out of that as hard as they can, regardless or not if they think it's going to get them out of it. They're going to go with the person that's not in power. Kamala was in power. That's all it took. I think it's a pretty easy, it's a pretty easy equation, right? Has anyone checked on Robert De Niro? That poor old bastard. That poor old sumbitch. Hey, last of the Yahoos! Hot damn, we made it. 40 years of never being arrested. No DUIs. No paternity suits yet. I mean, I wouldn't mind a double $5 million because of birthday. Hey, is it your birthday? Last of Yahoos? Is it your birthday? How old are you, baby? Oh, well, I guess 40 years. All right. Congratulations, dude. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday to you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much, Last of the Yahoos. I love you. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying the show today. Having a lot of fun today. Relaxing, chillaxing, having a good time. And I know a lot of you in the chat. I mean, a lot of you in the chat are like me. That's probably why you're here. And why you've lasted this long with me. Because you know how I am. Right? My opinions, they stray wildly around the entire spectrum of everything. And the ones that continue to stick with me are likely the exact same way I am, right? Which means you're not radicalized, and that's really, really cool. Because oh man, I would hate for my entire audience to be fucking radicalized, like Hassan's audience. Imagine that shit. God, that would suck. Most of you, probably 99% of you in the chat are like level-headed ass people. It's pretty cool, man. It's nice that those people exist, you know. So, thank you, Last Yahoos. Appreciate you. BB, I would agree. Not a radical here. I agree. Disco Cobra. So what's Cody up to tonight? How you doing, buddy, by the way? Let's give him some. Sven, I'm radical. Fuck. My boy. Thank you, Disco. Says, so what's up, Cody? Watching some meltdowns I see. Yeah, dude. It's having a lot of fun. So you didn't cop PS5, right? I know you and Randall was doing launch for PS5 streams back in the day, so $100 ain't cheap. No, I have no money. I have $0. I have negative $1,300 right now. So rest in the pieces. Thank you, Disco. I signed my NASCAR deal 2 weeks ago, though, so I'm getting paid in a few weeks, and that'll level it out immediately, and I'll be all right. So that's why I'm not panicking, because I already signed all my contracts, so I just have to wait. You know, how do you have negative thousands? Okay, well here I can actually explain it pretty quickly. Disco, I love you. Appreciate you. Thank you, last of the Yahoos. Thank you, Disco. I appreciate you so much. And also, I don't get paid. My super chats, by the way, they come in a month and a half later. So, but anyways, debt, no. So, what was it? I decided to launch a book, and I started writing the book, and it's done now. Mainly, it's like 90% done. And the art is on its way. It's a couple pages in. The editing is a couple chapters in, so it's ready to launch. I need one more cover to be finished, and it's almost finished. But that initial upfront cost was almost 15 grand. So that was like that was like all my money. Right. But I just really want to do this book, and, I signed my deals, and I'm not hurting. Right. Like, yes, I don't have any money, but my bills are paid. My bills are paid. And like my money for my contract period is going to come in a couple weeks. So it's not a big deal. Right? And it's a substantial amount. It's the whole year payment, like the entire year payment. So you think you'll make a profit on the book? If I don't, I'm going to fucking jump out the window. So we'll see what happens, man. It's going to be fun. All right. But anyways, I'm excited. Cody's GameStop Adventures. Oh, yes. Yes. Jace, it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. All right. All right, boys. Let's continue. Where do you buy your book at? It'll be on Indiegogo. I'm 90% sure it's going to be on Indiegogo. All right, let's continue, boys. Let's continue. Flynn. Thank you, dude. 270 till Fight Milk. It's a graphic novel, yes. It is a graphic novel. Jace. All right. Where is it? Where's the video? Oh yeah, I don't have the video pulled up yet. What's the book about? It's about it's about demons, titties, fast cars, and violence. There you go. And ass cheeks. Don't forget ass cheeks. Very important. Very, very important, my friends. Very important. NASCAR signs, you'd be able to build 3 cars. We'll have 5 cars to start off. The demon was your former boss. No, the demon is a hot ass bitch. Hot ass bitch. You guys want to see the main cover by Ricardo Jamie? The main cover. Alex and Blood. I gotta tell you, man, you might be a little too radicalized. You're like spurging about Trump. I don't rightly care too much for either side, really. I just don't. My biggest issue is censorship. That's kind of my big taxes and censorship. That's kind of my big. That's how I run my life. I'm pro-choice, but that doesn't weigh enough to balance out everything else. My taxes, they're unfathomable. If only you knew. And I would like those to decrease. And I would like to have to stop paying $5 for a McDouble. I love McDoubles, dude. Fuck. Here's cover A, boys. Here's the cover A for you. Here we go. Oh. He got convicted on 34 counts. It's lawfare, right? So I got to be honest. If you unironically, and this is not me attacking you, Sean, you know how it is. If you unironically think that the DOJ and all these organizations were not coming after Trump because of politics, bro, like I can't even wrap my mind around that. Right? I just can't. It's hard to wrap my mind around. By the way, the DOJ dropped all charges today. Because they know they be fucked. Here's the cover A for the cover A. Sorry, this is cover A for my book coming out in a few weeks Don't miss it. You can see the titties right here. Titties. The first set of the titties. I hope you guys enjoy what we got coming. It's going to be really, really cool. Very, very excited. Yes. 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 All right. Anyways, there you go. Oh. It's Tim. Yeah, Timcast is my full-time sponsor next year. Yes. 100% politics. Yeah. So here's the issue with it. Maybe you can argue one way or the other, right? The issue is Biden was initially looked at for the same thing. And what happened? How do we defend that? How do we defend it? Right? Hard to defend. It is hard to defend the people going after politicians when they go after one for the exact same thing and they say he's not fit to stand trial because he's too old and senile. When things like that happen, you're not going to be able to convince other people that it's legitimate, right? There has to be an equal balance system. If you notice a chink somewhere in that armor, then there is nefarious actions at foot, in my opinion, right? He's too old, you see. It's kind of like that one video of Trump, like frame by frame, that everybody had to delete tweets of Trump just pulling like a young lady towards him and then like kissing her on the cheek. And there's like 600 videos of Biden doing the most creepiest shit ever, but they just say he's okay and old. It's fine. He's old, man. It's fine. Don't worry about it. So he's a felon. We hate felons. My uncle's a felon and he's a great person. Should he be killed? No, that's not what we mean. No, that's what you mean. It's just whatever you can say negative to try to sway somebody's opinion, right? I just look at the facts, bro, and try to navigate them as best as I can. Do I get shit wrong? Sure, right? But I'm not afraid to say that. There's a lot of. I think the biggest issue with modern day society is people would rather die, than to have to admit that they were wrong about something. They would rather fucking die in the streets. That's the issue. Disco Cobra, what was the process for creating that book? It's a graphic novel. Yes. Must have had a small team or something to help bring it to life. Yes. Well, I wrote it. Ricardo Jamie is doing the interior art. And the colorist, I'll have to bring that up here in a second. He's worked for Marvel and DC. I don't have it off the top of my brain. Thank you, Disco. I love you. Appreciate you. Snafu, get yourself an extra large pizza and a large Coke. I wish so. My diet won't allow snafu. I'm on the grilled chicken diet. Grilled chicken, white rice, egg white diet until February. I have to cut 30 pounds before our race in Daytona, unfortunately.
Just woke up this morning feeling spicy. You guys feel spicy? Because I do. All right. I don't know how to use this thing. Let's see what happens. Is this cutting off hair? I'm going to have to cut it shorter than that. Does it down?
Take the guard off, ma'am. So you got to take the guard off.
It's getting hair. Let's see here. Maybe I got to cut it. Here we go. Have I given up on America? Yeah. I've also given up on coloring this hair because, right? Fuck coloring my hair. Fuck having my hair be long and luxurious. Fuck all that shit. Fuck being skinny. Fuck being hot. Fuck being all the things.
Well, she obviously has already accepted the not being skinny or hot thing, unfortunately.
That the patriarchy wants us to be, because clearly they don't give a shit about it.
The patriarch. Man, I want you to pluck one of these ladies out and put them in the damn middle of Afghanistan. Just put them in the middle of Afghanistan for a day. God. We have gotten so comfortable as a society in the West that we're over here like shaving our heads and crying about the boogeyman, this overarching scary government system that no one can show exists. Me. Yeah, go to Afghanistan, baby. See what happens. Wow, they're not treating me with rights. Yeah, that's how that works, you goofy bastard. Come on. Come on.
Us. And I'm talking to you too. Those of you ladies who have the internalized misogyny required to do what you did. Minorities who are so scared of a woman in power that you'd rather cozy up to the white man just in case some crumbs fall off his plate so that you may eat from them.
Oh my God, this lady's fucked up. Woo! Keep in mind, this is the kind of lady that likes to morally grandstand about how much she cares about people of color until they wrong her. And then she'll squash them like the roaches they are. Right? Damn. Woo! Hot diggity damn, baby. You crazy as hell.
Yes, scraps. I don't know how to work this thing, but I'm on my way. I'm gonna figure it out. Let's just do some cutting. You know why? Because this is taking too long. Here we go. Short hair we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're cutting it off because fuck you. That's why. You think I'm crazy? Me too. Crazy.
Yes, she's crazy for sure. Yeah. Make sure you guys subscribe, by the way, if you're not crazy.
Before me who are crazy. So fucking crazy. You know what? It's been a day. It's been a year. It's been 9 years, 8 years, whatever it may be. Around this time, 8 years ago, it's one of the worst times of my life. That's when my life fell apart. Not because of this. Don't get too excited. I'm just talking about regular life stuff I talk about on here. But trust me, I understand. I've heard the message loud and clear. We all have. Now women are going to have to just refuse to participate. Sorry, if you're a man, I will not be responding to you. If you are a man, I will not be talking to you.
Oh no, that's wild. Oh no. Man, that sucks. God, how will we ever recover? How will we ever recover from losing one of our aging slam pigs?
I am going to be promoting the 4B movement from here on out. Here, I don't care. Better scissors. My hair, cutting it all off. Probably painting a target on my back here, but whatever. At least I live in a state right now that has liver rights still. And we voted out Brandon Williams. Fuck that guy. Back to Texas from whence he came. We also voted yes on Prop 1.
Oh, that's weird. She's gloating about being able to vote on her state rights. That's insane, wild, crazy.
Which will codify into law some equal right protections in the New York State Constitution. So we did that at least. I don't know what the other fuckers are doing, but I don't know, man. We are embarrassing on the world stage. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Seriously.
Luckily, people not being able to pay their mortgage and barely making their ends meet matters more than how they think they're perceived on the world stage. Luckily, we don't have the luxury of living in our parents' extra room and doing art as your job and worrying about how the world stage perceives your country. I can give two shits. I got to pay my mortgage. Sorry.
Seriously, I've never had short hair before. Ever. It's kind of fun. All right, we're just going to keep chopping away here because this is literally going to take forever if I don't. Cut all the hair off. You know why? I'm not going to dye it anymore. I'm going to try and grow it out anymore. I'm not going to style it anymore. Fucking done. I will not be giving my money to the beauty industry anymore. I will not be giving my money to anyone that helps support misogyny.
She's talking about her parents' money, but still.
And the patriarchy and keeping women down and making women think that we need to look a certain way or be a certain way or fuck you. Fuck you. Women, fucking stop dating men. Stop having sex with men. Stop talking to men. Divorce your husbands. Leave your fucking boyfriends. Leave them.
Do it. You can be just like me, everyone. Leave your happy relationships and you can be like me, cutting my hair off because I'm a psycho.
I don't give a shit about you. And I promise you, come over to this side. I will bake cookies. I will shave your head if you want me to.
What if you're a man, though? You can't come over to her side. She said she won't talk to you anymore.
Depending on how this turns out. Do a little more trimming before we buzz it. Where's my chop it? Cut my hair before. It's like, oh, don't cut your own hair. All right. When people tell me I can't do something, I want to fucking do it. Just entering my middle-aged mom era. I have to get the clippers out.
Oof. Fuck. 34 beers and wood. Oh, no. I don't even think the beers would help, man. Oh, by the way, Jenny with a pink boy. Not trying to be negative. It'd be great if the world could heal and move on the best everyone can. Peace and love. I agree. I think that's going to happen. I think that's where we're heading. Because when Trump was elected the first time, things got quiet and cool. Until right there at the end when They were trying to impeach him over and over and over. They even they tried to impeach him after he was already out of office, just to, like, I guess, add insult to injury. And then they went after him legally for years and years and years. So yeah, I think it'll get really chill for a little while. I really do. You know, I mean, these people aren't going to stop spurging, though. They're going to continue to spurg. They're going to continue to cry and continue to demand their way. Right? That's just how this is. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you. I love you. Jenny coming in with a pink boy. Get the hell on it. Doggone it, boys. Coming in strong. Coming in strong. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jenny. I love you. Jenny. Trump is already planning Americans Bicentennial, a year-long World Fair in Idaho with an exhibition from each state. Gonna be big. Go Trump! Yeah, I won't be there, but I appreciate. Why would I go to Idaho? Thank you, Royal We. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that. But yeah, thank you, Royal We. Last Yahoos, yeah. See what I'm supposed to be navigating in 40. It's a goddamn minefield out there. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's why. Now I'll say this: if you're one of those guys, if you're in shape, you're a smart dude, you are decently successful. Yeah, just date women that are like 27 or something. Ain't no way in Sam hell. Ain't no way in hell. I'm gonna date a woman that's their longest term relationship they've ever been in is 6 months, and they're 38. Woo! Imagine that. Thank you, last Yahoos. Be an absolute shit show. I can already feel it. I can feel it now. How much will that cost the country, though? How much will what cost the country? I don't remember what we were talking about. How much will that cost the country? No one seems to give a fuck about the cost of anything if billions are just going overseas, right? Like, no one ever cares when it's like another 400 billion to Ukraine, another 100 billion to this country, another 100 billion. Like, no one cares. It's like, but how much will this World Fair cost? Okay, we got to really start thinking about money now. It's like, what? Thank you, creator username. I'm not attacking you at all, by the way. I'm just like, I was going off on another thought process. Thank you, dude. I love you. Yeah, Netflix origin. Yeah, Netflix foreign. You're right. Oh. All right, let's continue. How much is bread right now? Let's go. That's the most important part. How much is bread right now? Somebody tell me, please. She's thankfully sane enough to realize the bullshit. You want to know why I think you're radicalized, Alex and Blood? And don't think I'm attacking you at all. This is just like a me talking thing. How you follow everything you say with LOL or a laughing emoji, like with tears out emoji. It's an attempt to be condescending, to appear like the smartest person in the room. Like, the reason I'm laughing after everything I say is because I'm so much smarter than you and you just don't get it. My roads and my schools, right? You know, I think it's very easy to have a conversation with people without like acting like a 14-year-old girl, right? Or the Harry Sasson guy. That guy sucks. Rather guy, oh no, that hair shaving lady's gonna have to stop having sex and perhaps not reproduce. She's got my full support. Dude, she's in her 40s. She's not reproducing. That shit's done, Rather guy. Thank you, Rather guy. I love you, dude. Appreciate you. Coming in strong, Rather guy, buddy.
Well, Donald Trump is now our 47th president of the United States of America. This election was not even close, which I find odd considering Kamala Harris's rallies. However,
they find it odd because Kamala Harris's rallies had a lot of people at them. But what they failed to mention, and for some reason no one ever explained to anybody, is she would do a 10-minute appearance at a Beyonce concert or another like rap, another musical artist, pop artist's concert. That's how that works. So she would do a 9 to 10 minute to 30 minute to 20 minute appearance at a giant concert and they would take video and be like, oh, look, it's a rally. It was never a rally. It was all a ruse. And that was actually very apparent. Like, you could find this out in 2 seconds, but no one cared, right? That's the issue with the left and the right, right? The right and the left do these things where they will knowingly make shit up to try to appear better. Now, the issue is the left went way harder this time, right? Like, the right would make up something here and there and there, whatever. They would be kind of vague about something, or they would like lump a lot of things together to make a point. The left would just say the most outlandish shit possible, right? They would just say Trump is literally going to put you in chains. Trump is literally Hitler. Trump, like, you're going too far, because once you go that far, you stop having any credibility, right? No one legitimately thought, unless you were radicalized, no one actually thought Trump is Hitler. No one thought that. Like, you're speaking to normal people. You got to speak to normal people, right? It's very important. And you can't speak to normal people saying crazy shit like that, right? That's the whole point. JD Vance did call him Hitler. He sure did. Alex and Blood says, don't read too much into emojis. The fact that it's subconsciously part of your language is a telling personality trait and a condescending nature. That's all I'm saying. It's something that I've seen a lot of people do. Just say what you want to say, right? It's a subconscious personality trait you can fix and appear more stable. I've found in other people. The Royal We Semi-Quincentennial is the name of the celebration for the Americans' 250th birthday. Just figured I would nail that down for Sean. Yeah, Sean, you dumb bastard. Thank you, Royal. I love you. I appreciate you. No. All right, here we go.
How can that compete when you have Elon Musk paying $1 million per day to encourage people to vote for Donald Trump?
Hell yeah.
Personally, I'm disgusted by that. I'm disgusted enough to delete my X account. I'm disgusted enough.
I am disgusted. I am just disgusted. I'm so disgusted. Okay. I'm so disgusted right now that I'm going to video myself and say, I'm just so disgusted. Okay. Please like this and share it. I'm just so disgusted. Yeah. Okay. See, it's disingenuous. Bullshit. He gonna fucking re-download X in 2 days. If you have to announce it, it's fake. Correct? AOTLX, Malake.
Never order a Tesla as long as I shall live. I want to take this moment to congratulate those of you who voted for Donald Trump, which was the overwhelming majority of Americans. You chose to vote for a dictatorship.
Yes. I am just repeating things I've heard.
And that is what you will get. America is no longer...
Now it's becoming revenge porn, right? They hope Trump puts people in chains. That's what they want. It's just revenge porn now. I hope you die now, right? There are a lot of people out there like Jenny. Like Jenny said the same thing, right? She's like, I just want people to move on and heal. There's a lot of people like that. So don't get too caught up in these crazy sumbitches.
Longer the land of the free. You have chosen, by siding with Donald Trump, to throw our United States Constitution and our United States flag in the garbage. Personally, I am embarrassed.
Just a plot twist, the left, there's a lot of organizations on the left where you're not allowed to display the American flag. Very interesting. Also, Kamala Harris literally a couple days ago said that she is going to do everything she can to battle misinformation and hopefully get X removed from the internet. I don't know how you can say you support the Constitution when the first one you fuck up on. The First Amendment, you already fucked up. Everything they had accused Trump of, they're doing, right? It's that whole spiel.
I am ashamed to call myself an American. In fact, I no longer call myself an American.
ashamed. I'm so ashamed. Look at my cute tree. Sony Toprano says the rhetoric is why Trump won. Middle America voters like me being talked down to and insulted. 100%. I guarantee you, with the combination of inflation, the combination of rising prices, the combination of not being able to make ends meet, and also being talked down to like an animal the entire time you're trying to make ends meet, yeah, that's probably what happened. It's probably what happened. You call people pieces of garbage and racists and Nazis enough while they can't even pay their bills, they're going to go with the other guy, bro. It's not a winning strategy. I don't know about you, but if you get a new dog and it's got its tail wagging and it's happy and you kick it in the ribs, it's probably going to run off. Wow, why didn't it stay? Interesting. Thank you, Sony. Sony Soprano. Oh my God. Oh, this one's going to be fucked up.
What the hell? You cannot be serious. How did I wake up to this garbage as my president? That's right, garbage. I went to bed last night and she was ahead. I woke up to this freaking nightmare.
She was not ahead at any point, to be fair at all. That's definitely fake. She was never ahead. There was never a point where she was even remotely ahead. She was ahead in Pennsylvania because they counted Pittsburgh and Philadelphia first. You know?
Somebody finally had the balls to bring a pew pew. And it
Oh my God. I'm so hungry. Finally, I'm hungry. Can you believe it? Oh, it's probably because it's almost midnight. I didn't realize I've been going this long. Dude, I've been having a fun stream today. I apologize. Hey, make sure you guys like the stream and also subscribe if you have not, you bastards. Why does he look gayer than Cecil? Because he is. Let's listen to what The View has to say. That'll be fun. I will have tons of fun doing so. Here we go. Yeah, Sean. It was going to be hard. It was going to be really hard, Sean. When I saw Trump win Florida by like 14 points, and it was relatively close last time, I knew it was over. I was like, yeah, it's over. It is over. He won Pennsylvania by a fuck ton. He won Georgia by like 1 million? I might be wrong. I think it might have been 1 million, though. I might be wrong, though. Keep in mind, he lost Georgia last time by 12,000 votes because the pop burst at 3 a.m.
Was red.
Yeah.
It was pretty red last night.
I don't know. I'm profoundly disturbed. I think if you look at
You guys ready to hear the opinions of violently wealthy women in their going through menopause? You ready to hear the opinions of aging, old, angry, bitter women?
the New York Times this morning, the headline was America Makes a Perilous Choice. I think that in 2016, we didn't know what we would get from a Trump administration, but we know now. And we know now that he will have almost unfettered power. And so I worry, not about myself, actually. I don't worry about my station in life. I worry about the working class. I worry about my mother, a retired teacher.
I worry about the people that have barely been able to survive the last 3 years. Because the same people weren't voted in again that were in charge of the country for the last 3 years.
I worry about our elderly and their Social Security and their Medicare. I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have.
How does she have less rights than you have? Can anyone explain to me how this lady's daughter suddenly, after an election yesterday, has less rights now than she has? Than she did the day before? Because there's a new president-elect right now. See what I mean? This is just emotionally charged rhetoric that means nothing. It's all supposed to make you emotional. Donald Trump hasn't done anything. Nothing happened. Right? And she doesn't believe what she says either. This is just a thing to emotionally charge people to make you look like a morally good person. because that's all that matters in these people's lives. They don't really have anything else, right? They're already violently rich. You know, they have a station, they have a job where they can speak their mind. So the only thing left is to appear morally superior to their peers and to people. To appear a god.
And I remember my father telling me many, many years ago that I was the first person in his family to enjoy full civil rights. And now I have less civil rights than I had when he told me that. So
How so? We'll never hear the answer to that.
again, I'm profoundly disturbed that the 14th Amendment of the Constitution did not prevent someone who participated in an insurrection from becoming president of the United States.
When did he participate in an insurrection? No one knows. Can you pull up the evidence? You cannot. Shocking, right? It's wild. It's very wild. It's almost like everything these people say is not real. And that is why they lost. They repeat the same lie over and over, hoping to get a few people that are not really doing any research, right? And they're emotionally charged.
I think that going forward, the convicted felon box on employment applications better be taken off, because if you can be the president of the United States, then you should not be prevented from employment in this country. Because I remember applying for my jobs as a federal prosecutor, and there was a box for convicted felons.
Well,
and so that box better be taken off. And I think our healthcare system is now at risk. I think
no fluoride for anyone.
Yeah, economists have made clear that he's going to increase the debt by $7.75 trillion.
All the economists that are paid by the DNC agree that the DNC is correct in their assumptions, by the way. We have looked into ourselves and found ourselves to do nothing wrong.
I'm worried about mass deportation and internment camps. And I'm also worried about Elon Musk warning Americans to prepare for temporary hardship. I'm surprised at the result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I was so hopeful that a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be elected president of this country. And I think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment.
Yeah, it definitely had nothing to do with policy. She didn't have any policy at all. It definitely had nothing to do with people struggling. It's because they just don't like different colored people. Shocking, right? Shocking.
This country.
Well, I think it, I think it has to do with a lot of things, that being one of them. I'm obviously very disappointed. I'm very sad. I was at the Kamala Harris headquarters yesterday in Washington, and it was a very sad scene. The mood turned immediately, and I tell you, there's a quote I get a lot of inspiration from, and it's a quote that I read when I was reading about John F. Kennedy, and it says, "Whether I am on the winning or the losing side is not the point with me. It is being on the side where my sympathies lie that matters." And that to me brought me a consolation and inspiration this morning, because I have no regrets.
Yep.
I worked hard as hell to elect the first Black Asian woman president. History slipped through our fingers again. I worked hard as hell for.
I love how it always comes down to, we wanted to just have an Asian Black lady in office, regardless of what would happen as a result. We just wanted that because it makes us feel good. She's Asian now. I think technically Indians are Asian. I might be wrong.
Donald Trump,
Like Western Asian. I could be wrong.
not to be president. But today, unlike Donald Trump and his followers, I acknowledge that he won. I hope for the best for our country. And I make a commitment to our LGBTQ, to our immigrants, to our elderly, to our young girls, to the women, that we will not stop fighting. We can be sad today. Yeah. Today we can.
We will continue to fight. It's like, what are you doing to fight? Nothing. Nothing. I'm doing nothing. It's fine. Last Yahoos said, send you something on Twitter. Send a meltdown link. Don't know. Sounds like a bot. Don't know. Could be good. Thank you, Last Yahoos. I love you. Let me pull that bullshit up. Hold on. My boy. Where are you? There you are. Oh gosh, you look so dainty and sad. They all look the same. All right, here we go. I'm gonna pull this up for last Yahoos, then I'm gonna do Naked Snake. Sassafras. Here we go.
Humanity, clap your hands. If you've lost faith in humanity, and this is your villain origin story, if you've lost faith in humanity, clap your hands.
My favorite part about this entire situation is none of these people even know why they're upset. Like they legitimately actually don't even know. They're just upset because they're supposed to be. They're told they're supposed to be upset. They're upset because they didn't win. It's pretty interesting, actually. It's a weird phenomenon to be honest. No, Billy. But I am going to do Naked Snake. I was supposed to do Fight Milk anyway, but I might be scamming everybody. God, I never bought Fight Milk stuff. I was streaming for like 10 hours yesterday, man. I forgot all about that shit. I'll find out though. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna make sure I'm not being a dumbass. All right, but I might have fucked up. Oopsies. Is this not? Yeah, it might be another Thick Jerry Skytex. You know, it is sometimes. Make sure you guys like to stream. All right, hold on. Keep in mind it keeps stacking though. I'm not gonna. If I have to do it a third time or a triple, I will do a triple. You scammer. You fucking retard. I'm getting cooked in the chat. Lisa Kenyon says, are you familiar with Project 25? I am familiar with Project 25. The 900-page plan is one of Trump's besties. I know nothing about Trump's besties. The others are mostly ex-Trump staffers. I don't know anything about that. It would end democracy. Maybe. I haven't followed it. Trump says he doesn't support it at all. So that's all I know, right? So thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you. It's one of those things where Trump's like, I do not know what Project 25 is. I don't follow it, and I don't like it, or I don't support it. And people were like, okay, well, I'm going to continue talking about it like you do, though. Right? So, like, that's another reason why the left lost. It's just another reason, because they were like, Trump's Project 2025. And Trump's like, I don't support Project 2025. I don't even really know what it's about. It's not my plan. And then people will be like, and they still would say Trump's Project 20. They lose credibility, right? Because there's a thing that politicians do, right? If a politician doesn't overtly protest something, they will be vague and dance around it. Trump was asked directly about Project 2025, and he said he does not support it and doesn't even really know what it is. That's all you can do. If people like to continue to say Trump's Project 2025, then they're going to lose credibility. So it's another reason why the left lost. The left, instead of talking about policy, Lisa, just kept saying the same random shit, and it just didn't win it. They just didn't win. You can't win on that. You gotta have some way to improve American people's life. Rural Americans, the ones that won yesterday, the ones that overwhelmingly voted, you got to speak to those people. Those people aren't worried about random boogeymen stuff. They're not worried about conspiracy, and they're not worried about New Mexico having a 12-week abortion law thing on the book. No, they're worried about paying their fucking mortgage. And if you cannot talk to these people about their mortgage and how you're going to help them, and what 12-step plan you have to improve people's lives in rural America that are struggling to pay their bills, if you cannot do that, you lose. You will lose. You have to speak to them, not down to them. And they failed every step of the way. Every single step of the way, man. It's sad. Left a bit on 15-second soundbite. Yeah, that's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. Thank you, Lisa. Dr. Dawn Von Doom. I was hoping to see an albino midget woman married to a spectral space marine be the president. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Don Doctor. Don Boom Dom. Thank you, Don Von de Doom. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you, Don Dr. Boom. Lisa says he's senile. I was talking to you. See, we're going to circle back. Another reason why the left lost. It's the same reason as before. They did not care that Biden was quite literally barely functioning. But they only cared when Biden was out. People recognized that immediately as hypocrisy. So they voted against it again, right? So if the left would have been saying we need to push Biden out for like a year, saying he's senile, and then went after Trump for the same thing, it would have held merit, but they didn't. All the people calling Trump too old were saying Biden was completely fine a week before he dropped out. That's the issue. Normal people, I think, are reasonably intelligent, right? Normal people were spotting the patterns. And the patterns were, if you think that Trump is too old, then you have to believe the same about Biden. Because Biden was fucked. He can't even talk, right? He was literally gone. Just gone. But they never said that. That's what happened. You know, and that's that. Herein lies the issue. You may be right. Trump may be too old. I don't know if he's senile. He sounds the exact same as he did in 2016 and 2012 and in 2011, 2005. He sounds the same. But you may be right. He may be too old. I do think 70, like late 70s is pretty fucking old. But again, they got to say the same shit. You got to say the same thing. Lisa said I wanted Biden out badly. And rightly so. The issue is they should have had a primary. Like, Kamala was the absolute worst thing they could have done. And I don't think they actually knew that at the time. I don't think they actually knew that at the time. Hey, Azrael Bain. Yes. Imagine being retarded enough to try pulling the my democracy card after the last 4 years. Yeah. Yeah, you right. Thank you, man. I love you, Azrael Bain. Hilarious shit about the Trump is too old. He outworked her the final day. He did 4 rallies. He has lost a step, but damn it, he can work. Yeah. I mean, he was doing 12 to 16-hour days. I don't know how he even was able to move. I would have been dead a long time ago. Thank you, last of Yahoos, for another gold boy. I need to get the hell off here. Let me see though. Let me see if I got some pop milk stuff because I might have some. I might be lying. I need to find it. I am hungry. All right, boys, let's do it. I'm gonna see if I got it, and then we're gonna do stuff. I will play you the Cyberfrog Talladega video intro. I'm gonna play you the Cyberfrog Talladega intro, and I'll be back. Give me 3 minutes. Thank you again. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you like the stream. We're 70 away from the goal.
Let's go, it's time to be the GOAT. It's time to enter God mode, man, let's get it going. I wanna be the greatest, energy is overflowing. I know I'm stoking the fire, my desire's taking over, not tired, I'm inspired, rewired. I know just what is required, my brain knows how to decipher. The message is looking brighter, already paid up the piper. My game is getting much tighter, I feel my body on fire. Now it's game time, all the practice to prepare for this main time. I could do anything, that's my baseline. Go ahead and do you, I'ma make mine. You gon' read me in the headlines. Always go up, I don't know a decline. On the glow up, getting better with time. Yeah, I'm about to hit my prime. The air is filled up with suspense. must have felt, and we know what we represent. So we'll keep fighting till the end, and we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end, and we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. I hope you're ready for battle. You better get on the saddle. We got some demons to tackle. Yeah. We about to put on a show. These haters don't even know. They're in too deep like a hole, and they about to find out what it means when you enter into my house. How it feels when you always seem to strike out. Cause I don't lose, no I win, I go all out. Yeah, it's filled up with suspense. We've got our dreams, we must have felt, and we know what we represent. So we'll keep fighting till the end, and we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end, and we'll keep fighting till we win. This is our calling, this is our calling. Yeah, we'll keep fighting till the end. They can feel the storm, it's coming. They can hear the drum beat thumping. Off in the distance, we're the resistance. They gon' be the one who's running. They can feel the storm, it's coming. They can hear the drum beat thumping. Off in the distance, we're the resistance. They gon' be the one who's running. They can feel the storm, it's coming. They can hear the drum beat.
Yeah, one of the weirdest things about racing at Talladega and ARCA is people don't like follow the lanes. So in every other like NASCAR division, people will stay in those lanes. Like there's lanes on the track, they're separated. For some reason in ARCA they don't follow those. They will just come in like your lane and be like, "Woo!" So I was like, "Holy shit! Oh, I did not expect that. Didn't expect that." Pretty scary, but now I know. Woo! All right, boys. Oh, by the way, I have fight milk supplies. Isn't that wild? Can't believe it. Now, obviously, it's going to be an alcohol-free fight milk because I quit drinking until February. That's how this works, unfortunately. Because I got to lose 30 pounds until Daytona. Didn't you crash? No. What? What is this? What is this thing? I see this post a lot. People like post on Twitter, like in a reply to one of my NASCAR posts, and they'll be like, "Yeah, you're gonna wreck another car, bro. How you wreck all the time?" I've only had one wreck in my entire NASCAR career. One. Ever. You know how many? You know there was like a driver in my series that wrecked like 16 times this year, right? One. I think I actually had the least amount of wrecks of any driver in the entire field this year. And they're still like, "Oh, go wreck another car, Cody." What the fuck? What the hell? Come on. All right. Anyways, we are farmers. We're 130 from double fat milk. 130 from double milks. Sean, thank you for the membership. I got one membership today, and it was Sean. One whole damn membership. Thank you, Sean. I love you. At least I got one person that wants to be a member. God. Thank you, Sean. Love you. Poop fart, Nicholas. What the hell? What the hell? We need to get Cody to Formula One. Yeah, that's not possible. Tank gonna happen. It is actually not possible. The path doesn't exist for me. You need a super license, man. Ain't got one of them. And also, after that, you have to have like $500 million minimum to even try. That ain't gonna happen. super license, man. Very important. Super license. I'll see you dropping me no bread, boys, Billy. Oh, Formula One's crazy, not only speeds, but the quickness and the reaction time needed. Yeah, it's awesome. The reaction time is not much different than any auto sport. So don't get it in your mind that Formula One is a harder auto sport than any other auto sport. Is there auto sports that are harder than others? Sure. But all auto sport at the peak level is fucking hard, no matter who you are. Right. So Formula One is definitely awesome. I love it. I love watching Formula One. I would say, now, granted, I've never really tried it, obviously, but I would say rally, like really, really, really intense rally, seems like I don't even see how they control the car half the time. Right? Formula One cars are definitely the most stable cars in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's just you got to be able to cut off. You got to be able to cut off a tenth, like, to be competitive. Every single driver in the Formula One field, if you put them in the same car, they're going to run within a tenth of each other. That's really tight, right? But take a NASCAR driver and put them in a Formula One car, it would take them years and maybe never to get up to speed, right? It's possible, though. Take Max Verstappen and put him in a cup car and he won't be competitive. Could he go out there and maybe do something in a road course race? Yeah, sure. An oval? Nope. He won't be competitive. You have to do it your whole life. Now, could he get competitive? It is possible. Juan Pablo Montoya was a beast. That some bitch should have won 4 races in Cup. He also wasn't in a great car. If he was in a Hendrick car, he probably would have won a lot of races. But he also was very competitive in oval racing, right? Even in IndyCar, right? So, but yeah, it's hard to say. It's very, very hard to say. But NASCAR's really hard. As a NASCAR driver, very hard. How about Max Verstappen P7 to P1? You talking about last week? Great. I'm a big fan of Max Verstappen. I like Max Verstappen a lot. So, if I had to pick a driver on the grid, I think Hulkenberg is a guy I pay attention to a lot. Pretty hard to say. I'm a big Alonso fan. I love Alonso. I like Alonso mainly because his age, comeback kid. As far as like the people competing for championships, I like Max Verstappen in that group. As far as I like Fernando Alonso, kind of for the comeback kid. I like Nico Hulkenberg just because I've always liked Nico Hulkenberg. And I like Kevin Magnussen as well. Daniel Ricciardo's grown on me a lot. And that might be it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm okay. I'm kind of neutral with Valtteri Bottas. So, all right, let's do some naked snakies. Oh, last the Yahoos. F it, butt up for Fred and Peanut and my B-Day. Chug it up. Yahoo's out. Happy birthday, my friend. Another red boy from last Yahoos. That puts it $2 away from Double Fat Milk. $2. Ooh, yeah. Thank you, last Yahoos. I love you so much. I appreciate all the support. Give him some love.
Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg.
All right. Thank you so much, dude. Lewis Hamilton would have been better if he hadn't traded his soul for his hairstyle. Lewis Hamilton is a super talent. A super talent. Lewis Hamilton is also so pretentious that it makes me want to throw up. And I don't know about you. It could be it's just how I am. People that are pretentious, like overtly pretentious, make me want to vomit. It doesn't matter who you are. Anybody that's pretentious, I'm like, get away from me. Ugh. You think you're better than people for arbitrary reasons? Gross. Fuck that. Fuck that. I know people that are normal ass people and they're great people. They're better people than Lewis Hamilton, right? Just because you're successful at Formula One doesn't make you better than the guy that works at the 7-Eleven. And if you think it does, you got some fucking soul searching to do, man. Gross. That's why I don't really care for Lewis Hamilton. Just too pretentious for me, man. By the way, Frog Tony viewers, what's up, Bubba? How you doing, Frog Tony viewers? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the raid, Frog Tony. My boy. My boy. Speaking of Frog Tony, oh, by the way, last Yahoos, I love you, dude. Jenny, my girl, I love you, Jenny. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're here, like always. You're always here. Thank you so much. Last Yahoo says, prick. Sean says, screw it. Stephen Carmichael says, here's my contribution to the 5 minute. Lisa, everybody did the $2, apparently. Thank you, Lisa Kenyon. And Rake Knight says, add whiskey. No. No. I have to do what I've came here to do. Okay. I don't fail diets, bro. It's not a thing I do. Okay. Not a thing I do. But I will do double fat milk. It will just be no whiskey, double fat milk, which is still pretty freaking bad. Okay. Okay. If you think it's so easy, do it yourself. All right. Lisa Kenyon, by the way, Lisa Kenyon, thank you for all the conversations today. I appreciate it. I like this. I like the show to be engaging. It's enjoyable. All right, here we go, boys. Thank you, CCPPP. Oh, by the way, before I forget, I need to hype it up one more again. My book will be launching for pre-order in a couple weeks. Do not miss it. Do not miss it. I'm putting a lot into it, and it'd mean a lot to me if you back the living shit out of it 10 times. Back the NASCAR tier, which sponsors my car, with your name displayed on every NASCAR car that I drive in 2025. Your name will be on it. Plus, you get 2 signed copies of my book, different covers, of course, the variant cover. There might be 3 covers, but as of right now, there's 2 solid ones. The other one's kind of like lost in like communication right now. But there might be 3, but right now there's definitely 2, A and B. So you'll get both those, plus you'll get a custom Cecil print only in that tier, plus your name's on my car for a whole year. It doesn't matter what NASCAR series, Xfinity, Truck, ARCA, it'll be on there. So don't miss it. Gonna be a lot of fun. And also, of course, we'll have other tiers. You can get my helmet, my Cyberfrog helmet that is signed by Cecil, Ethan Van Sciver, and it also has Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog sketched on it by Ethan Van Sciver. It is drawn on my helmet. He drew a giant Cyberfrog face. So it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be cool. So don't miss that. And you can also get my fire suits. The suits I wore all year on my sweaty body, you can get one of those. Keep in mind, those tiers will be very expensive. I'm not going to bullshit you. I have to buy another helmet for NASCAR. The helmets are around $3,000. So I have to replace it. The fire suits are around $2,000. So expect more. There might be somebody that wants it. There might not. I'm just going to put them up there because I'd rather have somebody else that really cherishes something like that to have it. Because at the end of my career, I'm going to have 20 of them. I won't be able to display them, right? So I'm already have a new one being made right now. So let us do it. Are you ready for Naked Snake Fight Milk Double Edition? Are you ready? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. We ready. Not my milk, not my problem. That's what I say. You guys ready, huh? Are you ready? You getting a cooling suit this year? No. I don't think they're super necessary, April. To be honest. After I really got really good at hydrating, and my AC fan was always good, I never had an issue. It's just if I didn't hydrate, I was fucked. That's something you have to do. You have to be hydrating during the race, or you're gonna be screwed. Let's do Naked Snake. Let's do Naked Snake together. Let's make it sweet harmony. Oh, let's make music together, baby. All right, here we go. Thank you guys for all your love, all your support. It's Fight Milk 2 streams in a row. It has not happened in like a month. I appreciate you. Let's do it. Like the stream. Spam it, boys. Spam it. Oh my God. Oh, they're already coming. Here comes Alan Jones.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a feel in my heart. But
Let's go, boys.
So supreme.
Snake eater in my time. There be nobody else. James cried. It's the way I fly to you, Jenny. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Tug soup. Raking.
Someday you feel when a tree frog. It's a trial to survive. For the day we see
Lisa, I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, urban nobody else. Yeah. Cry. It's the way I like to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Hell yeah. 376 in a row. Lord Narco, I think. Here we go, boys. You ready? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's time for double Fight Milk for the first time in forever. And now I don't get to eat dinner tonight because this will be my calories. Let's see. A cup is 80 calories, 2 eggs. Yeah, I can eat. This will be barely 100 calories, actually. Okay. Well, in about an hour, I'll eat some egg whites. Was Snake Eater was the nickname Willie Brown gave... Was Snake Eater the nickname Willie Brown gave Camel? Thank you, Raga. I appreciate you, dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you. All right, here we go. Don't eat twice. Shit, I wish. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. All right, we got 4 eggs, luckily. I have literally 4 eggs. I had 4 eggs in my fridge that are probably rotten, but that's fine. Let's start what is in here? There's something in here, but it's fine. Here we go. 1. Ready? 1. Ooh. Oh, 1. 2. Damn, they're hard to break. Yeah. All right. 3. Yeah. And 4. Here we go. Gaga gaga. Look at all them eggies, man. Look at all them eggies. They're beautiful. 4 golden eggies. I remember the lumpy milk. Ah, the lumpy milk, bro. All right. Now the milks. You guys ready for the milk? Here we go. Here's the milks, boys. Ooh, shit. Yeah. Hot diggity damn, boys. A beautiful white golden glass of double milk. You guys ready? Are you ready? In honor of Lassie Yahoo's birthday, we're doing the double fight. I appreciate everybody that supports your boy. I ask you to go one step further. When my book comes out, please kick its ass, go hard as ever living shitballs. And the first 50 people that get the NASCAR sponsorship tier with the free signed, the 2 signed books autographed, the Cecil print, and I might put a shirt on there. I don't know yet. I got to figure that out. But we're getting closer. It's only going to be 50 people. 50. Don't miss it. All right, here we go. And then, of course, we're going to have all kinds of other shit on there. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be very, very stressful, but very, very fun. Here we go. Let's do this shit. Double fight milk on a Wednesday with the boys. Thank you so much for all your support. Everybody. You guys are the GOATs. I love you. I appreciate you. 40 likes away. Spam the hell out of it. It's time for double fight milk and the Famlot. Oh, it's like old times here. Let's do this. Here we go. Oh my God. Ain't nothing. Oh my God. Whew. Thank you guys so much for all the love. It was definitely easier with the no whiskey. That's for sure. The whiskey would always kick you in the ass cheeks right when it hit your throat. Well, we got it done. I gotta stay off the booze until February after I weigh in at Daytona. So got to get down to 170, get my abs shredded, take some pictures. Thank you guys so much. I love you for everything you do for me. You support my dumb ass in more ways than I could ever imagine. I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you guys Saturday. Don't miss the show. Have some videos coming out in between then, of course. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to raid Nina Infinity. Everybody say Cam raid in the chat. In the chat. Bazoo says they weigh you. Yes, sir. You got it. The car has to weigh a certain amount. So with drivers, so what you do is they set up the car to weigh exactly what it's supposed to weigh. So if I'm too fucking fat and I show up, the car is overweight. You can't take lead in. You can't take lead out. You can only put lead in, right? So you got to be the right way. So I'll be the right way. I do this every year without incentive. This year I have incentive. All right. Cam rate in the chat. Cam rate in the chat. Cam rate in the chat for Nina Infinity. I'll see you guys over there. Get the hell on it. Diggity doggone it.